Right, everyone good to go?
Yes.
Okay, well, if everyone's good to go, let's go on with the goddamn show.
It's a boys' dinner speaker.
This is Doghouse Bastard Radio.
Every goddamn show. Speaks to the
I won't. What? Yeah.
His eyebrows start like hanging marvelous.
It does make sense. It gives it a bit more human touch. I have to say, though, I did want to say something over the intro as well. And that is...
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children
If I
of all
find
ages,
that
welcome
another piece of my house is missing today, I'm going to kidnap your child.
I have no idea what you mean. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the DHB Radio Show. I am, of course, Scott the Sasquatch Taylor, the most handsome man in podcasting. Joined, of course, as always, by the wonderful and very talented, handsome Lurch Monster. Lurch Monster, how are you doing, pal?
Hello.
Can
I get an intro tune?
We'll get you. Okay, we'll do your intro. Okay, ready? Here we go. Here it comes. Here it comes. Ready? We've got to do every show, seemingly.
Give a little bit of this. I don't know, yeah. Lurch it. Original Mr. Lurchy. Yeah.
Every show.
Catch a groove now, Maynard. Catch a groove now. I hope your man will love to make you moist and wet. I hope your man will love to make you moan and sweat. I hope your man will love to make you scream out yes. Mr. Lurchy, Mr. Lurchy. I hope your man will love to make you moist and wet.
Of course, that is Mr. Lurch Monster Tilly Butcher. Sir, how the hell are you doing, pal? You are looking... well, I would say you're looking good, but you are, of course, copying my unique style tonight.
I can't believe you come in dressed today.
Can't believe you've come in fucking
one of us is going to
me.
hate a change, and it's fucking not going to be
It's
me.
not going to be fucking me. I've not got clothes. You've got clothes here. You've got spare shit here you can throw on, you know, for the show.
If we get like 10 people watching the show, you do it topless.
Get fucked.
Why?
Because nobody needs to see that shit.
Why?
Unless we start OnlyMans, then fine, I'll fucking get the tits out. But
Only
otherwise,
paps.
that's not happening.
No.
Only paps. Okay, and also, of course, folks, tonight on the show, very
Sexy
excited
dads.
to report this. But tonight we do have the first kind of meeting, if you will, of Lurch Monster Tilly Butcher, but also the side chicks. They're here as well too. We have Tiny. Tiny, how are you doing, pal?
I just can't tell you how wonderful it is to meet somebody who's smaller than me.
The fucking size is cunt. Did you go up and agree?
But he's fucking smaller than you.
He's fucking ridiculous, isn't he?
Oh, well, I thought he fell asleep in a greenhouse at some point in his life, because fuck me.
No. They planted my feet in manure.
The smell.
And of course, speaking of manure, we also have the wonderful Boris. Boris, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm fine.
You're good.
Thank you. I'm good.
Boris is fine a little.
He's
Aye,
fine, isn't he?
I'm handy to throw about.
He's compact and bijou.
Yeah.
Wait, guys,
Bijou.
this is our Scottish Jack Black. Be nice.
Scottish Jack Black. Okay.
Okay,
I can
I'll
see
go
it.
with that, yeah.
Jack Ginge.
Fat
Beautiful
and
singing
fucking
voice.
hopeless.
Jakey Black.
Cheeky Black.
Cheeky black.
So, of course, folks, this is the first meeting of us all together, which is very exciting, of course. You guys, of course, have only ever been on a side check show before.
True
but this
story.
is the main video feed
I
show,
only
if you
came
will.
here to eat this meat.
This is the fucking A game. This is the top tier
I
show.
wouldn't say the A game. It's we
What do you mean you
put
wouldn't
them
say
on.
this is the A game?
I don't think it's the A game, you
Who
know.
the fuck's going to make it better?
Well, I mean us naturally, but I don't know how we make it
I'm
better.
close
you see.
to the door here.
You know,
I'll go.
numbers are dropping. You know, people
Oh,
are
really?
singing out. You know, I don't think people enjoy it anymore.
Is that why you pulled us
losing
in?
people.
Well, I had to pull in the big guns.
The big
to
guns.
try and bring us back up the way. Because let's
I'm
face
hearing
it,
you.
DS fucking show you're selling, you cunt.
I'm just saying, Lurchy.
Fuck you.
Before you go, can you cut more brisket, please? And shut the door in the mouth.
The problem we have these days, though, is the TikTok generation. Is that everyone now
Short-termism.
Short-termism.
Yeah.
If it's not a 10-second audio clip, then they don't give a
True
fuck
story.
about it, you see. So with us regularly going to 2 hours or more,
So is this the end of the show?
it could be the end of the show.
No, I mean right now.
Well,
this is
welcome.
like within 3 minutes
This could
we're
be
done.
the finale of the show.
Welcome, guys, to our show.
Goodbye.
You guys have killed it. Thank you. Goodbye.
You fuckers in the audience. But no, that is harsh and that's unfair because we have had some good feedback this week from the listeners. Some good feedback
Regarding?
previous shows, of course, but also we've had some emails as well that we'll get to eventually. Even an email for your good self, Boris, which I'm quite excited about. So generally what I
What,
do
insulting me?
is... Well, generally what I do is when I get emails coming
Or
in,
is it somebody who knows me?
we'll find out. Right?
For fuck's sake.
Is that when people email
spoil
in, regarding our guests, I'll normally hold them back until the guest is here so they can react to it straight up, you see, which is the plan. But we do have an email for your good self. A couple of the other emails as well to coordinate as well. Lurchy Perchy, pardon me, with your face full of brisket. How has your week been, pal? How's things with your good self?
I'm not fucking telling you. Fucking come into my house.
Why are you
I'm
in
the
a huff?
food and salt.
I smell cigarillo.
Yeah, it's stinking.
It's disgusting.
Absolutely disgusting, isn't it?
It's ruining the meat.
It's ruining my fucking pleasure in the meat.
Oh,
anyway,
that's not so bad.
I'm just as a ex-smoker. I'm about to go and blow him so I can get home.
This is a good corner over here. Come to the dark side.
The good corner.
My cable doesn't stretch long enough for me to sit upright. Never mind, come to you.
Did he tell you to keep that microphone close to your face yet?
I have
Twice.
Yes.
I've never been so happy in another man's meat. This is
Look,
disgusting. It's so good, man.
You're in a world of pleasure here.
Oh.
It's wonderful.
I'm about to come there.
So for those of you obviously in the listening world who can't see the live video, Lurchy has prepared some wonderful brisket.
It's juicy.
Spectacular.
I did pre-warn you guys, of course, when you come to Lurch's house, you don't come fed because there's generally some goodies there.
Yeah.
And it's Atkins friendly.
Is it Atkins friendly? Are you on the Atkins?
Fuck no.
No, okay. So why the fuck would you mention it?
The only veg is round the table, the only plate.
But I mean, speaking about losing weight, Boris, you've dropped a few pounds, it seems.
What?
Recently.
Yeah.
Have you not noticed this, Tiny? When you got in the car, he's a bit more svelte.
Oh yeah, I suppose the car didn't lilt as much.
Yeah. I mean, it
on
looks like
purpose.
you've recently just dropped some kilos. What's going on there?
Ever since you got to know
is it
me
the
and how to
cancer?
run.
Well, it's the cancer.
The cancer okay.
Of the colon.
Cool. Okay.
No. It's a boring story.
Okay.
Well, as you all know, I'm scabby.
Scabby.
I fall apart.
You've got a bad health situation.
And the doctors want to give me a medication that is going to stop me from enjoying Stella Artois.
Oh, right, okay.
So I thought I'll change some habits that might take out some irritants in my
Okay.
gut that would improve my skin. And that's helped.
Are
But
you-
the result
are
of
you
that
getting
is well.
divorced? Are you getting divorced?
No, not yet. Hopefully.
getting divorced.
Working on that.
Soon.
Getting divorced, but in the kids.
So yeah, no. So the result of that is I've lost a little bit of weight, but it's not
Okay.
intentional. I don't care if I'm fat.
So essentially what you're doing is you're changing the diet to try and improve the skin situation.
Which has helped.
But not do the medication because
It's
it
gonna
kills off the beer.
Yeah, it's going to stop the beer.
Oh, fuck. What?
And I was like, I'm not fucking happy.
But then you've had a long and varied history of health issues, haven't you, as well, too? I mean, you've been on inhalers before, of
Yes.
course, as well, in the past. And in fact, you enjoy your inhalers normally with a bit
of dog shit in them.
a bit of flavour in it.
Yeah, I told Alex
You've
about this
told me this
yesterday.
before, yeah?
Yeah.
So, what happened with the...
Well, it sounds really fucking far-fetched.
Yeah.
And not real, but it is fucking true. So we have a dog.
Yes.
And she was young at the time, and we were staying at LJ's Top Heavy Lovely's
Top Heavy Lovely's,
parents.
yes.
Just like the 2nd of January or something, just New Year. So there for tea.
In case you
went
missed
to
out,
bed.
Lurchy, Top Heavy Lovely. of
Top
course,
Heavy
is his
Lovely.
good lady wife.
Massive tits.
This big
And
old band.
Breastfeed a crash.
and the rest. So
Well.
anyway, so the dog was on the bed, and I was like, whatever, fucking move. So there was no bedside tables. I went down the side. I shoved her down. That was fine. Went down, grabbed the inhaler,
Yes, of course.
took it, and I was like, what the fuck is that? But quite often, there's fluff in your pockets. I was like, fucking
Bit of
fluff. Span it in my hand. And I'm like, oh my fucking God, that is a shit. A dangleberry.
No.
It's a 1 in a million chance that we get. And I'm like, no. And I pushed it, and it was fucking shit. And I'm like, the fucking dog. And I caught the dog at that point. It's like she turned around on purpose.
And
It was
just
like,
sat on the inhaler.
have a look at that. Because there's other dangleberries. I was like, you fucking cunt. I kicked the dog.
No.
And LJ, she's fucking dying. Like, can't breathe, laughing. She's crawling, because we were in the basement of her parents. She's crawling up the stairs to, like, to fucking tell everybody.
Yeah, of course.
I'm
of
in the
course.
bathroom, like, Ace Ventura, fucking Listerine, like, yeah, so.
Holy
Speaking
fuck.
shit, you'll fucking be rare here, like. Well,
Bob's fucking horrendous.
that's
But, I mean, it didn't
horrendous.
even taste of anything, but it was just the realisation that it's a fucking dog shit.
Dog shit in the inhaler. In the lungs.
In the lungs.
But the
Bob-
thing is, if
Bob
it was
again.
dark,
We've all been there, we've all been
I had
there.
a Joby and a Goby.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but normally because you're licking
Choppy in the
a bumhole,
goby.
not because you fucking breathe it in.
I'm just
Depends how the night
night's progressing.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Fecal messed about bedroom.
That reminds me of a story though. So my dad, bless him, he's recently retired, but he loves his early adoption of tech and stuff. And a couple of years back, they got a Roomba. Well, when they first came out.
Is that the robotic Hoover?
The robotic Hoover that goes around and just kind of like, you can pre-program it and stuff. My dad was so proud of it. He used to show me on his iPad, like, oh, it's going to do this. And every night he'd go around, he'd pick up all the chairs off of the floor, and they had this beautiful, beautiful downstairs, completely refurbished, and they put this beautiful stone floor down.
You can't hide the money, can you?
Stone.
But there's this porous stone, right? So there was always like, my mom would get pissed at me whenever I peed next to the toilet.
Okay.
She was like, sit down and pee because we can't clean it with
you've got a
chemicals.
vagina.
I was going to say, if ever a man I thought sat down to pee, it was this one.
It's
Yeah,
tiny,
genuinely,
yeah.
that's an insult in German. Sitzpinkler.
Is it?
Sitting peer.
Sitting
Yeah.
Really?
But yeah, so
They've got a
Zitz
fucking
Pinkler.
checkered pasta. I don't take they say for.
We need to keep this shite.
But yeah, and so they had this Roomba. Dad was super proud of it. They had this whole routine every night, and then they adopted a dog, and it's this ancient dog called Jerry. And Jerry is, I think, like 17, and they're expecting him to die every day of the week.
That's how short clocking on there, exactly.
He's also slightly incontinent.
Excellent, like myself.
And one night, I think about a week into having him, they had him on the ground floor, and they went to bed. And then the Roomba went and started doing its cleaning and stuff. Unbeknownst to them, Jerry had diarrhea. Just 5 seconds.
On the porous stone.
Before the Roomba started moving around its pre-programmed route.
Was that on the...
Spreading diarrhea throughout the house on this porous floor.
That's fucking awesome.
About a micron thick. And if you know the Roombas, they're not very tall. They actually go underneath the kitchen units. And they go underneath the couches. My parents came down the next morning. The house stank. It took them 6 weeks to clean the shit up from... Anyways, Roomba's gone.
Holy shit.
The Roomba's gone, not the dog. We got rid of the Hoover, not the fucking incontinent dog.
I bought a Roomba because I read online. The only reason I bought it was because I read online that it maps your house when it goes round.
Yeah.
But then you can take the map and put it into Doom and play.
Yeah.
So I spent £1,000 on a Roomba.
But
£1,000 for a Hoover.
it gets better, though. Tell them what the sound it makes on dogs and heads off the floor.
I don't know if it's man.
You told me it played the fucking Doom music.
Oh, the Arlene, I can't hear this.
Oh, the new one. Oh, sorry, okay.
I've upgraded my Roomba, so I've got two.
Oh, Jesus
Can't hide
Christ.
it.
How's it that big?
Can't hide the money.
I can't, and it fucking still gets. Oh, you'll get a message when you leave, like, oh, your Roomba's in trouble. You'll come home and it cannot fucking navigate the chair legs.
That's why my dad would put all the chairs up on the
Bet you
table
wish he's had
every
that
single night.
Once I get a Roomba, I'll lift that
Fucking
up.
hell.
So the Roomba texts you to say, hey, listen, go be
I'm
brought
There's
down.
dog
I'm
shit
stuck
everywhere.
by a cliff.
Oh, really?
I stuck by a cliff.
Aye, stuck by a cliff.
There's no cliffs up here, is there?
Fuck, I don't know.
I'm going.
Check the guy next door.
I was thinking, is McCliff Richard fucking calling me phone?
maybe.
Dragging that round the house with jobbies.
No, dog diarrhea is not funny. We had a neighbour that's dog used to shit in our flat. It was you come up the stairs and you actually had to kind of come outside the building.
Okay.
And then back in. I don't know what the fucking crack was with this old building, but anyway. So we had a little short kind of corridor with 2 doors, and we carpeted it and painted it all, and that was cool. And the little junky fucks that lived at the top of the stairs, they had this fucking dog, and it would always shit. Right in our carpet.
Marking out of that. That's a hate crime. Marking out of that.
Junkie fuck. So one day we came back to the flat. Me and my mate Dopey, I think I was living with Dopey at the time, and there was this fucking pile of diarrhea, and I was like, "You fucking junkies!" So, and I grabbed a bag out of the kitchen, fucking scraped it all in as best as I could, and I went and shoved it through the door. So that was fine. I thought,
Nice,
"Fuck you, that'll
nice.
sort of teach you." Cunt.
Through the letterbox.
Yeah.
Excellent,
So
yes.
anyway, so about an hour later, door buzzer goes, and that's fine. My mate Kez was a drummer in the band at the time. He came up the stairs and he came in. He's like, "Oh, I'm so fucking sorry." And I was like, "Come on, Kez." And he came.
Expect this while I'm on the show with you.
You've got to be a Saturday, so we should that one.
So Kez came in and he's like, "I'm really fucking sorry." I was like, "What's wrong?" He's like, the fucking mess I made earlier on." I'm like, "What mess did you make earlier on?"
Oh, no.
He'd come off the train and we had a big fucking electric door thing with magnets. You know, we could get. But as he came to our door, he come running off the train, needing the toilet. Got the door. Someone was coming out, so he came fucking scurrying up the stairs, but we weren't in, shat himself and then run out of the bottom of his jeans.
No.
And then he'd like try to clean himself up. He went down the street to THL's fucking cousin, my mate Mike,
No.
down to his flat, got himself cleaned up. Mike gave him some clothes and shit. And that was fine. So I'd scraped up Kez's diarrhea and shoved it through the fucking
Fucking delightful.
Oh yeah, God.
Dirty throat.
You know, and I was because they were fucking mental, and I was
Holy
like, I was
shit.
only like 18 at the time. And I was like, so just like you know the panics. I'm like, these cunts are going to come in, they're going to fucking carve us up, they're going to set fire to the flat. I was fucking panicking for so long.
I would love if they go that way to get DNA tested by the
Somebody stuck human fecal matter.
human shit.
But when I think about it now, I'm like, oh, of course it wasn't a fucking dog because it was so much. It was clearly diarrhea.
Yeah.
And the dog had always left these stupid little, because it was little Jack Russell, little fucking trails of it. But it was just the
Man.
pure rage, and I was like, fucking.
Like, we had a situation back in DHB Studios #1, back in the heart of Tillydrone in Aberdeen there. And it was a problem where we had like junky neighbours who were quite well known for either like lying in the stairwell getting fucked up or urinating in the stairs, robbing cupboards. There'd be police, there'd be screaming matches. One night there was a guy walking around with a fucking axe at like 2 in the morning, that kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
But quite often they would defecate or piss on the staircase. Now at the time back then I had a small West Highland Terrier, a little West Eagle Jock, and you can a small terrier, regular sized jobbies, enough that you get a wee hand over it in a bag and away it goes, it's fine. But
You don't have wee hands.
But there was one day when somebody had
Like
taken
a well-endowed lesbian, we are.
it isn't. It's like having 10 spare cocks. Thank fuck my main
phenomenal.
cock doesn't work properly.
I can't wait till later on.
It's you're getting that's why
Finger
you're
blasted to death.
That's why you're getting fed full of beer.
You'll be the pinata.
There was outside, at the bottom of the stairwell to our building, there was a fucking jobby that was so big. It was like you could almost designate it a fucking roundabout. This thing,
Nice.
it was that.
A serious log.
A serious, well, not so much log, more like a Mr. Whippy. The kind of curl at the top and the
Stick a flake
the
in it and you're
little
done.
point, Exactly.
Yeah,
little point, a bit of sprinkles, about 100,000s, a little bit of steam. This thing was fucking momentous, right? It was clearly.
Do you find with jobbies like that are tipped? They're the most satisfying shouts to hear. You never hate
It
life.
feels amazing.
Aye, because everything's just pulled away.
Yeah.
That's how
There's somebody
Neptune's
who doesn't
kiss.
have a hairy anus.
I like how it's descended into jobby talk immediately.
No, exactly. We're barely fucking 10
get away
minutes
from
in,
shit,
20
sir.
minutes in, for fuck's sake.
It's easy.
So
It's easy
this-
money, isn't it?
Mountain of jobbies downstairs, clearly by the junkie neighbours.
Yep.
And so the junkie neighbours then had the fucking audacity to contact the council and say, there's a big old massive job in our stairwell.
The junkies
The
complained.
junkies complained. The council, right?
Jesus.
Big old massive job in our stairwell. It's clearly not ours. It belongs to the fucking boy upstairs with the Jack Russell fucking tail. The Westie.
The shit
So,
that's bigger than the dog. yeah.
Round comes now back in the old house. Lurch will attest. There used to be a council office right in the corner of the street. Essentially, you could spit almost in this building from my block of flats.
Yeah.
And so round came this, very well presented young lady with the blouse, and the handbag and the very severe glasses to inspect said feces. And realised that no, that was not in any
was
way
not a dog.
came from the anus of a dog that was half its size. And that was so the police were phoned.
The jobby inspector.
She went away, job inspector went around and called the police. And the police came round and straight away were questioning the Jakies. Now, of course, the Jakies below my old flat were, the guy was well known as being a scumbag, clearly a long history of lying to police.
Yeah.
The girlfriend, however, though, folded like a pack of cards, right? So the police, now I'm upstairs, of course, with the fucking letterbox open, listening, to hear what's going on. And I hear the cops going, yes, and the pile of feces on the stairwell, and you've reported as a neighbour, it's clearly not your neighbour, but do you have any more insight? And you could hear him going, no, fucking no, nothing to do with us. She was straight away, it was me! It was me! I've got IBS! I've got IBS! I'm so sorry! And he's like, well, you fucking shut up! And she's like, it was me!
If she's so close to her home, why did she not go in the shit?
It was right between her front door and her neighbour's front door.
How
at the bottom of
fucking
the stairwell.
bad does life have to get?
You just squat down and shit.
I don't know. Ask
fucking
Kez.
stairwell.
Fucking
Ask
Christ.
Kez, exactly.
Yeah, poor Kez, yeah.
I've got an inverse story of that.
You've inhaled the shit.
I've not inhaled
Like
the shit.
I'm
I inhaled the shit.
Sorry,
Here's me.
No. So in secondary school in Germany, one of my friends, Ian, He had 3 sisters, and they were all like 8 years younger.
Were they
than
hot?
him. They were not potty trained.
I'm not asking if they're potty
That
trained.
wasn't the question.
I'm asking if they're
That
hot.
wasn't the question.
Don't
Skipping
fucking dance around it.
Across like layers of morality before I get this.
Such a fucking wet
But, yeah,
blanket.
that's me. That's what Michael Jackson used to call me. But yeah, so they believed in free spirits, and they
Okay.
didn't believe in nappies.
Okay.
So the girls used to walk around the house and piss and shit everywhere. And whenever I went to see Ian, and Ian was a nerd like myself, and we'd sit down in his room and lock the door,
Masturbate.
and then lock it again, and
Milky
then lock
biscuit.
it again.
Fucking Dutch rod
To
at each
make
other.
sure that the kids don't come in. Dutch oven. But they had 2 huskies, and the 2 huskies just followed the girls around and cleaned up all of their mess.
Fucking,
It was the most. I
I
felt
was drinking a beer. For fuck's sake. That's on the floor now.
You're a hirsute man. You've obviously shit yourself quite a lot.
Repeatedly, yes.
Yeah, I'm a big shitter.
Speaking of shit, I've had a bit of a medical drama recently.
Oh, is this what? Yeah.
I was looking
Roobs
into
was
this
telling me
earlier
about.
on. So I've been to the GP. Now, I've mentioned before on the show about having a bit of a dicky knee.
Was he gentle?
Bit of a dicky knee.
Oh, knee, sorry. Yeah.
Bit of a dicky knee. I went and
Yeah,
saw
I had to translate that one as
I
well.
thought his
Something
bob was
about a
off.
bikini.
a bit of a dicky knee. And went and saw a wonderful doctor, African gentleman. I think his name was Dr. Choo Choo.
Oh, I've got a really
or
old-fashioned
I forgot. I can't do what I was going to do. Yeah, doesn't matter.
So Dr. Choo Choo, we'll say his name, had said, well, we will try you on some new medication for your knee, and here's some new, there's this tablets and these tablets, and take them, during meals. Don't take them on an empty belly, and and see how it helps your knee.
For your knee.
For my knee. Took them
Tablets.
for tablets.
For your knee.
Pain medication, essentially, and anti-inflammatories.
Right.
So,
I was
took
going to
them.
say your titties look a lot svelte today. Like
I'm going to cut you fucking. It wasn't much beautiful beef. So, took them for like 3 days. Felt amazing. Knee. I'm out for a walk. So I'm doing the school walk. I'm like striding around like fucking Archie. I'm the boy. That's great, right? Fucking knees feeling tremendous. I'm loving life. Finally, I'm mobile again. Then I go for a shit, right? So I go for a shit. I'm sitting in the pan. And of course, it's a bit of an oily one, that one. It's a bit of a...
Greasy.
You can
Greasy.
Tell. You can tell it's a bit greasy. There's a bit of fucking,
A greasy shit.
So
Elvis Presley in the house.
and you know that when it's greasy, after the first wipe,
It's a fucking nightmare.
you have a wee look to see.
Yeah.
Because you have to inspect your work.
I always look.
Always look.
Every time.
So I had a wee look. Thing was fucking bright red, right? Bright red. So why are you laughing? I then
love to see your
Like
face.
food colouring red.
Fuck it. No, I'm
Come
talking
look
like
at us before I flush it.
I'm talking like arterial blood.
Why did
red.
you not phone me to come in and have a look?
Did you
I
call your
looked-
wife in?
I looked at the pan. It was like somebody had fucking cut open a Ribena carton and just fucking poured it in. I'm like, oh my god, I'm bleeding from my ass. So I'm panicking now because I'm thinking, shit, it's the cancer, right? I'm doomed as a cancer.
Yeah, I'm dying.
I'm ruined. It's game's a bogey.
You're old. Yeah.
Do you want to apply
I'm
for
old.
haircuts? If you
Exactly. So
It's nice knowing you.
But then after calming down, I thought, you know
Was
what?
it?
That's why the show's finishing.
That's why it's finishing. I thought I calmed down a little bit. I'll check for the side effects of these.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought you meant I'll check and see what's in there.
Initially, I thought, you know what? It might just be like an internal hemorrhoids maybe burst, and suddenly you get this like fucking blood,
A flurry of blood.
Because after like 5 wipes, there's no more blood left. I thought, okay, I'm good.
Okay.
And so that was fine. Looked at the side effects of these drugs. Turns out one of them, if you're not careful, can make you bleed at your anus. Like,
Careful how?
basically, well,
That seems to be a bit of a
you have to. Why are you laughing? So, what you've got to do right with this one is
got maroon bed
you
sheets
have
now.
to make sure. You know what this is?
So there's no peg in this weekend then?
No, it's a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what it says in the label, right? Take with a meal, right? Or take with a full stomach.
Oh, right. I thought Emil was an Indian guy. You take it with
Oh, a meal! Go and finger up a shitter.
Write it down.
Take with a meal. So,
See, if you tell me you've taken this on an empty stomach, this is lies.
There's never Emil.
how fucking dare you, sir?
So I mean more meat.
I've taken it with an empty stomach. So what's happened is, it's then started attacking my stomach wall and lining, possibly perforate my stomach, and it's now
fucking
it's
hell.
now-
Cocodamol.
It's now It's
Because that did to me once.
naproxen.
Oh,
Naproxen.
it's the best shit in the world.
It's good.
Yeah, I've got some.
When it's not trying to kill
For
you.
migraines.
Naproxen. So it turns out that everything inside was getting chewed up and shot out.
Why
Had
did
that
you
with the Proxen.
stick it
So-
in your back passage?
Well, you don't
Why
do
do they
that.
take
You
it
don't-
that
it's
way?
not a suppository. Is it a suppository?
You
I hope
guys
it's
are
not.
out.
No.
'Cause I've been swallowing
But
that
everything's better up the ass. Everything.
Christ, Boris.
So,
But like what I think you should do, right? I think this is a test for yourself.
Okay.
Is just eat beetroot-based meals for the next 48 hours while you're taking the
You'll
pills.
be fine. You want to?
how is that a fucking test? Just
tell us on the
me
next show.
Things be more red.
Video, I want to see it.
If I'm alive for the next show, Tiny. So this happened on Thursday. Friday, I thought I'll give it a day because it might just be a burst hemorrhoid. Right? Friday, still bleedy arsehole. Saturday, right, I thought it must be coming down. Calmed down somewhat, but still looked like someone had slaughtered a fucking prize hen over the lavvy. There was. I mean, it was up the sides. It was in the back. I called the Roobs, come and see this. Just fucking carnage. Today, though, has been the first successful poopies that have not had like bleed through them. So I'm hoping that
so
things
happy for you.
because I stopped the naproxen straight away on the
Well, I'm
on the
sure all this
Friday.
meat is really going to help.
On the Friday, on the Thursday to see if that was a problem. You see, but I think by eliminating that drug, I've found the problem for my bleedy arsehole, and hopefully things are on the mend. Because I can't see a GP until tomorrow at the earliest if I can. But
You
I'm
won't get
working
one tomorrow.
so tomorror's bank holiday, so of course it might be Tuesday before.
Do you
I'm
mean
working,
have a look? Bend over, I'll fucking look.
well, I thought about after the show, maybe have a
I'll
wee,
get right in there.
A wee
like,
investigate,
no,
if you don't mind. But
problem.
Can we take turns doing the yodeling?
Yeah.
yodeling.
Let's blow into him like he's a bottle.
Lurchy, how about your good self? How's your health been?
It's been 11 years since 162
Right.
start the reactor. That's when I had the same problem as you.
The bleedy arsehole. Is it really?
I had a pile and I clipped it off with nail clippers.
Oh, that's right.
That's quality.
Isn't it just? It's fucking brutal
That's
is
a
what it
butcher
is.
stunned that. Like,
Isn't it? I remember that as well too.
sore. Was it sore?
Didn't you pass
I
it?
passed it.
Holy shit.
I do not recommend.
Tell the whole story.
So I was in the shower one day. I was 24 at the
Fucking
time.
get piles at 24.
High meat diet.
Have you seen the kind
of?
of shit he's done?
I know.
Holy fuck.
I used to be a deviant. Anyway, I'm in the
Used to.
shower
Used to
Used
be.
to.
with the tea treatment. Came for you get right up
nippy,
the fucking,
nippy.
and I'm going, whoa, if it's that. Thinking it's like a bit of coagulated bog roll, just rip it off of hairs. Oh no, it fucking like pulled my eye every time I was pulling it. So straight out the shower, in the nip, or at the missus while she's saying her Cocoa Pops, going, what the fuck is this in my hoop, by the way? Rather than go, oh, don't worry, it's just a hemorrhoid.
He screamed.
No, she started laughing uncontrollably. Well, fuck you. And I went back to the lavvy, soaked myself up, and I started researching fit today if you've got fit. It could have been. Thought it was cancer. Turns out
So you got it off.
we went to the chemist, looked for this, and they started laughing. I had to buy a lot of shit before I bought the preparation H, but I made sure I told the missus that Asda with me because she was giggling like fuck. So
I sonic tails and
No,
stuff.
you've just pressed
she
the
was
button and
giggling when I
turned off
picked
the
it
sound.
up, and she's like, "Oh, tee he's got preparation." And so, "Oh, fuck you, bitch! When I got a self scan today, straight over to a fucking checkout." S comes through, I scan through. I goes, "For you buying preparation H for? What's going on? You didn't tell me about this." Bright red face. I had to sleep in the tea. But that night, I decided bit of surgery because I'd spoken to my dad. He told me you just rip him off. So I thought I'm not going to rip him off. But he did say he slapped it off.
It's not a skin tag.
Well, I don't fucking know these things.
Not plaster.
Aye, but he said I did soap up a hail.
It's part of your insides.
So he snipped it off. You see can the clink noise that you hear from you?
Yeah.
I heard the chink, and that's the last thing I heard because
Yeah. Well, yeah. Go fucking on there.
sparked it, and she was out. And then the next thing I remember was just, what are you doing in there? You chugging yourself? No. I couldn't move because I've been there for like 3 years. My knees had seized like, hey, come in and help me. What have you done? Clipped off my pipe. Why did you do that? Like, rather than give my sympathetic ear, go, it's okay. No, she just started screaming at me. And I goes, you'll hate to help, Mum. She goes, but you'll hate to do something else first. You'll hate like Mars. And she went, nah, fuck it, and left me. And I landed on the flare, he'd first into the cat litter box, and then then I come on the show the next day, tell these fuckers what in sympathy, no laughter. But I had the little tiny square plasters you get for
For like
shaving.
injections.
I put one of them on it, but I think I'd missed the white bit on the wound. I kind of stuck the sticky bit on the wound.
Oh.
So I nearly passed it again when I was taking out her.
Fucking hell.
But I think that was the same time the following week. Her mum had come into the house, and I thought it was just her. And I was lying in bed with a Vimto ice pole like up my arse. And she stuck her head in the door. I went, boop, boop. So it's been 11 years since I've...
11 years, holy shit.
Well done.
We have a regular kind of section of the show where Lurch kind of goes back into the history and finds out what happened on this day so many years ago.
Yep.
So that's a bit of a coinky dink. That one.
Did you notice that I said 163 and 11 years ago, and this is just 27?
I didn't know because I didn't listen.
For a while.
It's like a normal fucking guess.
See, the thing is, though, and you'll appreciate this, Boris, being a married man with 2 kids, is that, and as with yourself, of course, Tiny, is that,
Am I?
in your younger days, when you're young, free, and able, doing a weekly show was a piece of piss.
Yeah.
Because we gathered in my bachelor flat back in Tillydone. My spare room was a dedicated studio. We just sat and got fucked up on beer, vodka, mushrooms, homebrew, of course, as well too, LSD, and did shows until the early hours of the morning.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we meet women, and then what happens then when you
fucking
women? You
do stupid shit, you get married.
You get married, you do stupid shit, you get married, exactly, and then you lose your fucking manhood and testicles.
Careful, Scotty,
And
careful.
Next thing
careful.
what do you mean careful?
Careful now.
Fuck, I'm talking for all mankind here.
Careful now, just because in front of your mates.
For any younger listeners,
I've got my pals here.
Mates, were you?
I've got my
for any younger listeners, pay attention.
Think you've got a bleeding
Don't
now.
fucking do it.
Make your ass bleed.
Fuck. She's been hitting the fucking gym, by the way. Let me tell you. Hitting the gym.
I came in tonight and I thought you'd taken up with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hench as fuck, right? I'm going to show you
It was a square jaw.
I'm going to show you a photograph I took of her.
The test-
Hello, Michael. Come in, yeah.
There was the abandoned fucking steroid needles on the fucking sofa that go
I'll need your clothes, your boots, on your motorcycle.
Right, look at the back, right? Look at the back of this fucking machine here, right? She's
Fucking hell.
I know, right? I know. Look at that shit, right?
Do you know what that looks like? That's like fucking. What do you call him in what?
That's
What's that film?
Hench as fuck, right?
Jesus
Who's
Christ.
it? Fucking warrior. The dude that was in. It was Bane.
Tom Hardy.
It's the fucking back from that. When he's in Bane. Oh, Jesus.
You made it up the dark. I was born in it.
Molded by
it. Yes.
You merely adopted the dark.
No, right. So
One of your fucking asses bleeding.
You
I
said,
know exactly. Can you imagine getting pegged by Conan the Barbarian?
He's
for fuck's sake?
hell.
Gay now. Have you read this?
Yes.
Like the
this?
fucking the US right media is going nuts about if you like a hench woman.
No, not the right. It's the far left seemingly going this way.
No,
You sure?
no. Yeah.
What did they
libertarians
don't?
say
They
this
don't like Bill women.
They say if you love a woman, then you might as well like men.
You're basically gay. So, gentlemen, congratulations. We've gone
We're all gay.
We've gone full circle.
Full circle.
We've gone full circle.
Yeah.
We're now all gays.
Yeah.
So we
all right with that.
can now claim to be members of the LGBTQ plus 2A.
You're gonna have to shave your beard because I ain't kissing a beard.
Oh my fuck.
Velcro.
Yeah, you can kiss my ass. Pretend I'm out.
That's been bleeding. That'll give you AIDS.
I don't fucking care.
No.
At this point,
Remind me not to touch you.
So,
I've had a lot of issues, and none of them killed me yet.
cloth. My cloth. Got some beer here and a fucking.
Honest to fuck.
I know exactly.
A Waka Waffle.
I go inside.
Was that Tiny that did that?
I was tiny to that. Fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
it was.
Tiny.
With my
fucking-
mental powers?
Jesus,
Threw a
Tiny.
tissue at me and it all went fucking south. Now, the problem I've got though is, right, is how the fuck do I ask, going at the barbarian there to give me a hand job? Because she'll pull that thing right off.
I get
lots,
that.
lots of lube.
Sounds like you're going for the scrapper. Like you're fine to bits, your knees ain't working, your arsehole's ain't working.
I'm
She's
ruined.
hitting the gym.
I'm fucking ruined, man.
I'm telling you.
It's going to be moments before I'm
Is that
bounced
why?
for a younger
Is that
model.
why Claire's hitting the gym because she can't
So what, trade him for a
she
new
can't trust
model?
you to protect the family anymore? You fucking
yeah,
soft cunt.
Yeah, she's got the guns.
She's like, I have to fucking build up here. This fucking pussy can't deal with anyone that
She's-
comes in the front door.
She's already made it clear that should we ever face a zombie apocalypse, right?
Yep.
Is that she's not relying on me and being the muscle of the group, to
Yep.
protect the group.
Yep.
She was relying on me to be basically the fodder. To
Cannon fodder, yeah.
The slow oath.
The slow
you'd
off.
feed at least 20 of the fuckers.
Well, exactly. So the plan is, right, as she escapes with the kids and heads to the country, heads to the deep dark woods,
Yep.
right, she cuts my Achilles. So the fuckers are on me.
Well, that
and they're
gammy
feeding
knee,
for
she
a
won't
good-
need to.
Well, exactly. They're feeding for a good half hour while she makes her getaway, you see. So that's been made
fucking
clear.
And you know what?
Phenomenal
If she
thinking.
feeds you naproxen the night before, you'll be like the sharks in the water. 'cause
Sharks in the
there'll
water.
still a little blood coming out of your
Smell the
anus.
blood.
Oh, it's like Hansel and Gretel.
You're running. You
Little
can
bread
limp into
trail.
the woods, and you'll have like a trail of
She
following
ain't
you.
giving you the pimp on for using her tampons yet.
Not yet, no.
But
Big Lord says in the chat
tucks
room,
his testicles in.
Big Lord says that Lurch is Lurch's home brews were fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Lurch used to make home brews on the old
Lager or
cider and lager.
No, it wasn't even class it out. It was just the strongest I could make it.
yeah.
Wine.
I did the same with cider, and it was
Ethanol.
fucking disgusting.
Nice.
Evil as fuck.
It was it
good
was
stuff.
one bottle, and you were fucking demolished.
But it was at a point though where Lurch would arrive with bottles of this stuff to give to you to try out. You see, like glass bottles or plastic bottles. Here, put it in your fridge, let it chill for a while, and give it a shot.
And then die.
But well, you would see it in your fridge though, and occasionally, I'm sure Maynard said that he had like 2 bottles of this fucking lager in his fridge. He opened it like a week later to try them out, and they were pulsing. They were bulging. He's like, I can't go near them in case
He
they
went
explode.
black after drinking it.
It turned to black.
Oh, he wasn't always black.
No, was he hell? He used,
Alright.
used to be an Aryan
Fucked
white
his
blonde
pigment.
hair. Pigment ruin.
An Aryan brother.
I had
hell.
I demand that at some point you make some homebrew and we'll come around and sample it.
Holy shit! I'll hate to brew it in the garden.
Yeah.
Flammable. You'll hate to be on fucking fire.
I'll be on
watch.
standby. I'll get the fire hose out.
But the worst homebrew I've ever had was garlic wine in Romania.
garlic
Oh,
wine.
I could
Garlic
top
wine.
this. I could top this.
Garlic wine?
I could top the worst thing.
Go on,
you've ever
fucking
done.
awful.
Fucking awful. It was the first thing I made. Vimto cider. I just bought a fucking.
No.
That's all right to me.
I'm out.
Oh well.
I hate fucking Vimto.
I spilled it on my missus's tays, and it fucking cleaned out the shoe polish off her tays.
Why did you have shoe polish on our toes?
Nail polish. I
Oh, right, sorry.
just dissolved.
with
it,
a tin of
Have you
kiwi and just...
That's
Wandered
called
a bit like
blacking
a
up.
bug.
You're not allowed
you're
to
not
do
like
that
black.
anymore.
I fucking
She was
know.
wandering about like a boy for RoboCop if they're fucking splashed on it.
As a proud member of the
That's like my daughter. Sorry.
as a newly proud member of the LGBTQ plus
Clap
2
at it.
community, I don't know if we can let that slide.
Oh, get over it.
I'm fucking
Fucking hell.
Holy shit.
Oh dear.
Hey, you're a fucking arse just with my coffee money.
I mean, I've got to pay my own hosting fees. Fucking
Oh, is that a problem, is it?
Oh,
Oh,
fucking hell.
aye, fucking pussies.
So listen,
Sorry, I'm just-
while we carry on here, I'm going to quickly jump into an email that I've got. And
Yes.
like,
Will you
I
fit?
like I mentioned before, this one has been directed towards our good friend Boris.
Have you not got the?
The email sound,
You've got some mail.
I do.
You've got some
Beautiful. Email. Hey, DHB gang. I've really enjoyed hearing all you guys back at it doing shows again. But not that big poof Kyle. He can get fucked. I can't stand poofs. Well, that's a strong start.
Probably do know this guy.
Anyway, I've just finished listening to the second show with Scott's side chicks, and I have a question for Boris. Boris has a no fucks given attitude that I can relate to. I think the world has gone to shit big time. Scott, especially, over the past... Here we fucking go.
Have you traced his IP so that we can put them both in jail?
Scott, especially over the past few years, and it's been really refreshing to hear someone say things how they should be said without any care for who he offends.
Oh, wonderful.
I mean, I've been around the sun a few times, and I remember when men were men and not those little delicate poofs with their turkey teeth and threaded eyebrows that wander the planet now. Boris
I feel
is
spoken
my
to.
kind of dude.
This makes me sound like a big, horrible racist.
You're
doesn't it?
well, you do have the you're rocking
The
the
man's
man.
man. Sit down in the pub, go home and beat the wife.
Put a string vest on. Get the Stella. The Stella.
You know I go out with the boys on a Friday night. You can't.
Did you get those cans?
Boris is my kind of dude. He sounds like a proper old school bloke that would be good crack at the bar. He's definitely my new favourite guest. So my question is, do you think he'd let me howl my fat cock up his arse?
I mean, for money, yeah. Is it? Whoa. How far are we talking?
Well, I'm talking a good bit of heavy fucking, like real fucking men. They continue. Look.
Hey, well, he doesn't like gays.
Well, I'm getting to that because he says,
Brilliant.
look, I'm not a fucking poof. like that Kyle cunt. So don't be thinking that. Okay.
All right, yeah. He doesn't want to enjoy it. He just
I don't want to cuddle the little angry fucker afterwards either. So there you go.
all right.
Fucking hell.
Oh my.
So how far are we talking? Does he mention that? I need some dimensions.
I'm gonna have to make you softer.
Nah, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
I just want
Less appealing to the
I
raisin.
know exactly. To the reason, I just want to fucking blast his back pussy in my garage over the bonnet of my wife's white Astra Vectra. While we listen
Wearing
to
your white trainers.
While we listen to Rammstein's first album,
See, you lost me
I
there.
like him.
Nah, he's not a proper metalhead.
like
He
him
likes
now.
fucking Rammstein.
and
Pussy.
then have a cold pint of Tenants with him. Only after he's let me watch my manly fuck muck dribble out of his bursted fart box and down over the bit between the wind and the water.
Oh my fucking god.
Tell him to email me if he's keen and
Yeah,
if he's
fucking
keen,
give me it.
and to douche his cake hole first.
No.
I
No,
don't
real
want-
men don't douche. Fuck off.
I don't want shit in my cock. That's gay as fuck.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
If Boris isn't keen, he's obviously one of them poofs. But ask that other fucker with a strange accent he was on with if he wants a sweaty man bill bashing instead. Keep up the good work from John Mackay.
John Mackay.
John, get your step stool.
Fucking John.
That's a name I
fucking
recognise.
turn.
I'm sure I know a John Mackay.
Do you want me to? You want me to?
Are you going to search LinkedIn? So Boris, let me.
I'll be honest, I'm tempted by how nice he was about me.
I mean, he was very kind of.
No one's been that nice about me for a long time.
I was put off by how nice he was about Boris. So sorry, John.
Does it feel nice to feel wanted?
Fucking right, does.
I can imagine.
And that's his ticket there. He's got it. He's won it. I just
needed somebody to talk
I don't
nice to
like
you.
how he said how big. He said something about having a big girthy cock, or what was it? He said
I
big,
don't
my
know,
big
was
fat
it
cock.
Was it a big fat?
I mean,
cock?
if it's huge, I'm not in.
Are you not keen on a big fat roll?
Well, it's not that I'm not keen on it, but you'll have to work up to it. Like,
So does he like go in slow with a?
well, we could meet him a few times, and he could use various
Pretty words.
implements.
The pint of Tenants
Poppers.
Yeah, poppers and tin of Red Bull. Work
you
up to
think-
the fucking,
I mean, essentially, all we know is, do you think he'd let me held my fat cock up his arse? That's the only kind of. That's a fat cock. So, I mean, John McCain.
Yeah, no, I'm in. I'm in. No one's ever been that nice to me.
Well, see, the thing is, Boris, now is that
You tell me he's outside. The thing is, Boris,
This is your night.
No, they're not outside. However, if you come through, John. Now that you're a member of the DHB crew, you see that this is the thing you have to expect, because I don't know how many times over the 14 years or so we've done this
sexually
bullshit.
accosted.
Well, no, I haven't.
All right.
I don't know why. 'Cause I'm
I
very-
can
I'm
understand
very,
why
very
you
pretty.
Bleedy as fuck.
It's your eyebrows.
I've been. How dare you? How dare you?
It's your size, it's intimidating.
Waving.
I have received. I fucking.
It's your chubby digits.
Will you shut up? I have received an absolute midden over the years of death threats, fight threats. Oh yeah. People emailing in, we've had emails before from people who
do a DHB
clearly
fight night.
don't get the joke. You see.
Really?
And I've emailed
Fuck
in
off.
saying, "Fucking you cunt! I'm gonna."
What the fuck are they
stab
listening
you."
for then? What did they like?
I have no idea.
Was it just the first time they listen and then they're like, oh, or
Probably,
they listen
yeah.
for age and then, I've decided not to listen anymore.
Well, I've always said, with this show, you have to give it like 2-3 shows before you kind of get it, right? If you come in, I mean, let's face it, right? Say, for example, you're someone's grandmother and you've come in for this.
Well, you look
for
like
example, right? Say you've got a relative who's like, oh, Boris is on a radio show tonight. I'll log in and hear what you're saying. And they hear us talk about some man who wants to howl a fat cock up your arse.
I think my
They
grandmother
might
would be
put
proud,
off.
eh?
Would they really?
Oh, she'd have loved it. She'd
Would
have
she?
watched. She'd have been in the corner flicking the bean.
She'd have been massaging John's shoulders.
Ah, go on, son.
John,
Wiping his brow.
Can I make you a cup of tea while you're at it?
He likes it when you nibble his ear.
So his granddad tells me. Holy shit. So yeah, that's expect more of that, I imagine, as time goes by.
That's
'cause
fine, I'm alright with
the
it,
kind of shit that we get. I mean, even Lurch has had many, many offers of.
Has he taken any of them up?
I think so.
Yeah.
Some, I mean, none that we can admit in the show.
Fucking no, no. You can't dangle that carrot.
Well, no. You need to go back and listen to a show that
the fuck, I'm not doing that.
the microphones were meant to be off for.
All right.
Oh, they're definitely off. They might not have been off. I want to clip it either.
Right. No. Right, okay. Let me defend myself here, right? So there's been times when, mistakenly, before the show,
Yes.
I've thought the microphone's been muted to
you
the
get
chat
John
room, right? And they haven't been. And we've said things during those moments
Yes.
where Lurch maybe didn't want things to be said.
Yes.
In my defence, right, however, there has
I'll
been...
defend him. I'll actually defend Scotty for once.
Right, okay.
In
I
his
wouldn't.
defence, Scott has had a habit of telling me stuff at the start of the show. I need to tell you something, but don't fucking say it in the show. Of course I won't.
Aye.
And then as soon as I bring
Why
it
the
up,
fuck would you
see
say
his
it?
eyebrows go fucking insane.
I have warned so many guests in the show saying, look, listen, if you have anything at all you do not want said in the show,
Hello?
don't say fuck all to Lurchy before the show.
I can't keep a secret.
It's not so bad if he's sober, but if he's a few Chardonnays in, it's fucking games of bogey.
There is nothing I have ever done that I would not be happy for people to hear about.
Nothing you've ever done?
I can't. There's nothing.
Not
Because I
even-
wear all my disasters with pride.
So not even like, like licking a urinal
No.
and catching fucking,
No.
Catching
Nothing. There's
John
nothing
Dizzy.
I.
He already told
there's
that one.
none of it.
Oh, you
Yeah.
have, yes, of course.
There's none of it.
None of it?
I'm fucking. Do you know what? I just like. You do dumb shit, you wear it with pride. Fuck it. Like, they make good stories in the pub.
They do.
If people want to hear them, fuck it. I really don't care.
I think
I do not have this rule.
And
you know?
well, here's the other way I look at it. Like, if the people that are listening here or wherever you're telling the story in the pub or a house
Yes.
or whatever, if they're the kind of fuckwits that are going to be offended and think differently of you, I really don't want to be around them. Fuck them.
Do you know what I think as well? It's an
I'm
age
not
thing
saying-
too as well. I think as
You're
I
gonna
got
get
older,
come on by another right-wing nut. That's a triple entendre, that.
Yeah, I would tell that story.
Are you accusing him of being a right wing nut?
I'm not a
No,
right-wing
it's just
nut.
attractive to them.
Oh, right.
No, I mean, I don't fucking see the point.
I think though it's as we get older,
I think-
that you don't really care anymore about.
I never cared.
They
That's my
make for
big-
good stories.
Yeah.
exactly.
There might be a problem here.
What's that?
Kyle's not going to like this
Oh, how come?
What?
because he's the poof for the show.
Yes,
Oh, the fact that I might just take a cock for fun is going to be a problem.
there could
for
be a problem.
Kyle, and he's the mega right wing.
How the fuck does that work?
How's he the right wing poofer?
How can he be
Fucking
right?
Nazi helmet.
He does.
Hey,
have a
what
Nazi
is
helmet.
his cock?
They literally.
Yes,
Right, he's got a swastika. Oh, have I ever told you about my mate?
helmet.
My mate, I can say it. Fuck, I haven't seen him for years.
Say it.
Mate Ali had he got a star tattooed on his cock.
Okay, yeah.
And he called it his little shooting star.
Well, I know
Yeah,
a
I think I
man-
told you that. We were all pissed, and mate was a tattoo artist, and usual pish fucking conversation. Hey, what's so supposed to get done? And I got led to, I wonder what it's like to get your bell end. And so we all ended up back at mate's flat. He all pissed on the absinthe,
Tattoo
out with the
gun.
fucking tattoo gun.
No.
And I had a fucking fair stroop on him, and I tell you, the minute that needle touched his cock, it fucking shriveled to that.
Oh, it turns into
And he got a star around his bell end, and he called it his little shooting star.
There's a man I know from my bouncing days who had again drunken night out as well, drunken day out. Sorry, with some guys. They all chipped a wee kitty together, saying, right, if you lose whatever game it was, you go out. I've gone get a tattoo done.
Yep.
And he lost. Fuck it, I'll get a tattoo done. Went to the tattoo artist at the bottom of the harbour.
Yep.
I need a shooting star on my cock. And
Is that right? He got it as well, yeah?
Fuck, and
On the bell end?
Oh no! So he's got the star, like I think on along the side of the shaft. You see, so he's got
quitter.
a star, and then the trail afterwards. And
By
he was quite
choice.
a well endowed kind of chap. So, and this was pulled out whenever he got a chance, like nights out,
By choice.
working by choice. Big shooting star on his willy.
Fuck.
Or little
This-
shooting.
this-
Yeah, well, Ali did. He just
Depending on
sat
the
there and took it like a champ, right on the fucking bit, right round his fucking Jap's eye.
Oh
It was
Jesus!
fucking intense to
I was
watch.
going to get
His what?
His
His Jap's eye.
I did say Jap's eye.
Can we can't say that
Is
anymore?
that?
Can
Can we not say that anymore?
Well, that's an infraction.
I can't say I've ever heard that term used for that.
What?
You-
You
what?
nuts?
Yeah,
You've never heard what?
I've never heard that term
No,
used to
You've
describe
never
that.
heard
Snake
that
eye.
term?
Yeah.
Snake eye.
Yeah.
Oh
All right.
my god, that's
He's
probably
German,
more
though, to be
politically correct, I suppose. Yeah, that's
German
Keep it-
Texan, so the Jap thing would stick in my brain, I'm pretty sure.
Fuck, you've never heard that?
Shit, we're so horribly Scottish. Oh, fucking hell.
Racist.
That's what I meant. Horribly
Mildly.
Scottish. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, while we have a bit of a lull in the conversation, I'm going to grab up another email that I
I'm
have.
not hearing from you over here in the shades.
I'm waiting. I'm
Well,
waiting.
even
Biden this time.
even Big Lores in the chat room is saying, is Lurch okay? He's been very quiet.
Oh, no, I moved my tits on ADHD meds, but
Okay.
Oh, how's
I
that
tell you, I
going?
got
You were
discharged.
saying MDMA.
I got discharged for fucking Cornhill.
You did not say that, no.
Oh, I got discharged for Cornhill. So last time I was there, that boy went to take me to the moon.
That's right, yes.
You need to listen to the show to find it.
I think I did actually listen to that, yeah.
listen to it.
That was last
I
week,
was
wasn't it?
I was playing Hogwarts Legacy at the
only
time,
the one of us.
and I had to stop because I was trying to imagine this guy in his
Oh my
top
fucking
trying to grab
God.
your hand. And
I've
say,
been
"We're
there,
going to the moon."
like I was there the last time, and the boy next to me, he's like, what's your name? He goes, oh, Lurch. He goes, what's your name? He goes, my name is Napoleon. Went, all right, who told you you're Napoleon? He said, God. And the boy next to me says, I didn't fucking say that. What about fish? Right. I was in the chemist the other day. And the money for the chipper was in. He says, do you sell condoms that big? And the lassie behind the counter says, that'll only fit a rat's cock. He says, I know, the fucking shop's full of them. I was in the chipper. I went in the chipper the last time I was in there. I said to him, I had to go back, and I said, you sure this fish is cooked? He says, why? I says, because it's just eating all the chips.
That's a sore
So
one.
can we hear less from Lurch, you know?
I went in there once with a salmon under my arm. I said, do you sell fish cakes? He said, no. I said, that's a shame. It's his birthday today.
Can we get him a fez?
Although, I did take Jay. Is Jay in the chat room?
I haven't seen Jay so far. I haven't seen his name
take
appear.
Jay into there, and you've never met a more fucking secluded little English fucking man in your
You
life.
took him in the chemist.
No, into the chipper.
In the chipper, sorry, I apologize. Okay,
Why would
right.
I take him to the chemist?
Well, because you were...
Little condom.
Why would you take him in the chipper?
I take him into the chipper because he'd never had fish and chips before that was haddock.
Did he
It was all-
not?
it's we just
Cod.
had cod down the
Yeah.
road. I'm like,
All right, mate, we only catch cod.
I'll take you in and I'll get you eggs, Jay. And he says, oh, that's gravy.
Love, that's gravy, mate.
Everything's gravy.
Oh, gravy.
But genuine, no word of a lie. He goes, oh, I don't think I want to order anything for here. I goes, why? He goes, look at the vinegar behind the counter. It's all lumpy. I goes, that's the pickled onions.
No, he fucking didn't.
It's the pickled onions, David. Oh, right, I have two of them since you're paying.
These cunts eat jelly deals. You know what I mean?
exactly.
They've got the
fucking
Nectimo and every
There's a
fucking
amount
had
of
it.
cocaine in them that makes them attractive.
What?
There's what?
Yeah.
Cocaine and jelly deals.
What is it? What is it?
Cocaine and fish.
I've never-
Yeah, cocaine and all fish.
Yes, I read it
Basically
all the
all
time.
fish.
All the wildlife caught from the Thames have a higher than
Yeah.
average percentage of cocaine.
Well, no, it was 100% of all fish sampled, wasn't it?
Yeah, 100% of
Had
all
coke
fish
in their
and
system.
eels sampled out of the Thames
Firstly,
have cocaine in them because
Why
of the
are you
amount
eating
that gets-
animals or fish caught from the fucking Thames?
Well, that's a fair question.
That's a good point, right? So why the
Oh,
fuck?
I caught salmon out of there once in the Thames.
You've never eaten an animal you caught
still
on
in
Union
the
Street,
tent.
no? Exactly.
You can see Scott thinking back to his bounty.
Yeah.
Oh, the happy days.
So, speaking about the... so, of course, the last show,
Yep.
we talked about an alleged incident that happened in the far north of Scotland.
Oh, yeah. Aye, proof and steady.
Proof and steady.
I fucking never laughed so much at that.
The videos don't show my face, do they?
Yeah.
So, stroke for stroke.
He's proof and steady.
Proof and steady. So, allegedly. Right, so,
Stroke for stroke.
but we do have an email. Now, I feel bad because I can't play this audio, this voicemail.
Oh,
on
but it's
show
the accent that does it.
because But it's going to get the person, seemingly the person who does the audio or left the voicemail, has got a very distinctive voice up north, so people would know.
They all
exactly.
sound like that, or rubber bumpers.
That's Inverness. You fucking maniac.
Why he's fucking sounded Inverness.
Fucking wise up.
Rubber bumper, he's proof and
So I had an
steady.
email saying, Dear Scott, Lurchy, and all of the DHB. Firstly, I'd like to outline my admiration to you as the king of podcasting. 13 years and counting, cock of the north. Kudos to you all. Special shout out to Maynard, the handsome devil of a man he is. My personal favourite, though, is Taddy with his sporty twin pipes. Also, sorry, alas, I'm afraid this message is not about blowing smoke up your arse. My name is Peter Nislova. Peter is P-E-T-R, so Peter. Is it Peter or
No, it's Peter.
Peter.
I used to work with him.
Peter Nislova.
I think I worked. Yeah.
And I am the president of the DHB Appreciation Society Scotland Boys Club. We were cock a hoop to see the latest instalment of the show in the podcast feed and couldn't wait to listen to it with the DHB Ass Boys round the cafe. Appreciation Scotland's Society Scotland, you see.
Clever. I see what he did
The
there.
DHB Ass Boys.
Did you write that one, Lurch?
So the DHB Ass Boys, George, Sam, Elton, Julian and I
Elton and Julian.
gathered at the cafe, made ourselves comfortable with some rosé fizz and listened in.
Of course they did.
To our horror, a few minutes in, there was stifled chuckles and comments made regarding the despicable and inaccurate WhatsApp message that's been doing the rounds about our club. Now, while you didn't go into the full ins and outs of the message, I feel that you have said enough for us to need to put the record straight. So here goes. After the nightclub kicked out on Saturday night, the boys and I were keen for the party to continue. So we headed to the cafe to listen to Jobbies for Jesus with a bottle of Mount Gay and some poppers. We were at the back door and ready to enter. when that daft bastard Elton said that he had left the keys to the cafe inside and the door had latched locked. We were all about 3 sheets to the wind and in our wisdom decided that we needed to smash the fucking back doors in. That busybody grass and rat bastard from the nightclub heard about our plan to smash the back doors in, but he isn't a member of the DHB Ass Boys and was seething at being left out of our ring. Anyway, with a bit of help from the lads, Julian managed to enter and soon he was inside the back passage. When we got in, it was fucking roasting in there. Sam had left the oven on with a sausage and cheese toasty inside. The place was like a sauna and reeked of cheesy sausage. We were all boozy. So we stripped out of the dancing gear and relaxed with a Mount Gay. We've all been there, eh? And it's better than sweating our immaculately shaved balls off. We were hungry after a night in the lash, and as the oven was on, we heated up some leftover faggots.
Put all the entendres in
I feel
there.
like some of your listeners have too much fucking time in their hands.
DHB ass boys love a faggot. They really do fill a hole. George was devouring a faggot when it stuck in his throat, choking him. Fortunately, at Catholic school, I learned how to deal with choking on a portion. Shout out to Father Shufter. So I slipped in behind him to try and help dislodge it. Sam, Elton and Julian were across the room but were so caught up in gobbling the meat that they were oblivious of George and I. At that very moment, in charged PCs, Goodwillie and Rimmer to break up what they thought was some kind of assorted drug-fueled party and found me sawing away behind George and the others all gobbling greedily in the corner. They told us about reports of the back entry being ruined and came to investigate, but once they confirmed that all was well, they said it was the end of the shift and joined the gathering. They even let us play with our truncheons and cuffed a couple of the boys up. What fun we had. But as you can see, this was entirely innocent, simply a misunderstanding and a massive overreaction from the local rednecks. It has caused a bit of grief in the cafe though. Just yesterday, 3 guys with handlebar moustaches rocked up in leather chaps and were asking for a raw dog, creamed ring and nut milk. Now that I've clarified everything for you, I trust there will be no further nods towards that WhatsApp or talk of poof and steady, stroke for stroke, or poofy animals. It's infantile, immature, and not appreciated in the slightest. Any repeat will force the DHB Ass Boys Club to reconsider our position. Why don't you lads come along to our next DHB Ass Boys meeting to see for yourselves? Not that monobold, miserable cunt Steve, though, or Hotsauce. We don't like the gays. We will treat you to a latte or maybe something stiffer. Best regards, up and win, Mr. Penis Lover.
Nice.
Penis Lover.
I get it. Yeah.
P.S. Ask Lurch to bring a suitcase of toys with him and maybe a lovely spiced sausage. The tale of the... Sorry, there you go. Signed, of course, Mr. P and his lover. There you go.
Beautiful.
Fucking Jesus.
So this story seemingly has taken off in the Highlands.
It's big business up there, isn't it? There's fuck all else happens.
Well, there's fuck all happens. So as soon as there's a scandal, people are like fucking like.
I've heard all about it.
It brought down the First Minister.
It did it.
Yeah, well.
Even the cafe allegedly who's involved were posting on their Facebook about showing pictures of reports to the police for homophobia.
Listen. This story broke, and now we're without a First Minister.
It's a good point.
It brought down the first. There's a direct correlation. I'm certain of it.
That's a fair.
Was he involved? Was he also poof and steady?
Stroke for stroke.
Stroke for stroke.
Funny you taking meat Thursday.
Well, I'm going north on Wednesday.
You are?
Would you believe? But it's only for a flying trip. So of course,
drug deal.
No. Right. So I don't know if I've told you before, but I'm buying a new car. Right.
Oh, you're fucking buying
a new car from up there. Right. And I'll tell you what's happened. I'll tell you who it's from. So initially, I need a new car.
Yep.
My car's a bag of shit. I thought, well, I'll get it sold, and I got it sold today, as a matter of fact. I stuck it on Facebook Marketplace. I said, for sale. Give me fucking
spares and repairs.
No. It's got 10 months MOT. Things a weapon. I had
perfectly legal.
I had like 7 messages in like 10 seconds saying, "I'll fucking have it."
You're fun. He's got bare hairs on the fucking treads and that thing.
Those are new tires. How fucking do you, sir? Right?
Did he tell you he crashed it straight into my neighbour's car one night?
I did.
Come in here and just like, fucking handbrake.
Oh no.
It's not even
I parked it on the hill in the corner. Handbrake on, but it seems the handbrake slipped off. And the car rolled in the hill into a neighbour's car.
Death trap for sale.
Death trap for sale. Well,
Heating doesn't work.
well, it does, but only in like full. It doesn't work.
Might have a bleedy fucking seat.
Might have a bleedy seat. Get
yeah,
my
that's a
deck
good
back
point.
looked. Exactly.
Red
Yeah.
patch.
So 2 people came to collect it today. They paid it. They were like, "Yep, we'll have it straight away, unseen. We'll have it. Fucking here you go. Boom, there's the cash."
Yep.
2 people.
15 grand as well he got for it.
We need
Very-
to talk wages tonight. Yeah.
Very,
That's
very-
brisket wasn't cheap. I need
I
a
know,
fucking
right?
pay increase.
Classic Aberdeen.
Classic
Tanks.
Aberdeen tanks, proper like 90s fringe going on, teeth like a rogan, big sovereign rings.
All
you know,
essays on.
boom, there's the cash, fucking away they went.
Bit like Moon.
Both my kids broke their hearts. The car had gone away.
Oh.
Like they hate that car, but they were fucking greeting because the car had gone away. So the plan is right. I've been on the Facebooks and I saw a former guest in the show was selling a car.
Oh God.
No, right. Sandy the Manny was selling a car up in the Highlands, and this
I
car.
think you should give him what it was advertised for instead of what you knocked him down. Oh.
I did knock him into the
I
fuck
think
off.
you should just give him. Like, you should give him an extra £100.
He's getting.
You should make
av-
1,500 on that.
He's
You should give him an
getting
extra £100.
advertised price.
Give him an extra £100.
He's shut your face. I'm traveling all day to
Are
get that
you,
car.
are you doing something with your giant hands to him for free?
No, I am going.
I
So
give him a bleedy hoop later on.
I'm getting the train on Wednesday
Give me your
morning.
car. You can have a bit of
I'm
this.
getting the train first thing Wednesday morning up to Thursday. Meet him at the station on Thursday.
Yeah.
Out Thursday. Out to where he lives. Get the car.
Thursday?
Thursday.
Because he keeps saying Thursday.
Yeah.
I said
Stick it to the bridge.
Stick it to the bridge. Going
That
up there,
mustache
right?
is too big for him.
Shut your face. Going up there and
wants a
collecting the
mustache, right?
car and then driving it straight back south again. So it's going to be a good 10 hours of journey. And all
Oh,
that
so when
Wednesday.
that big fucking stupid, massive, obnoxious fucking high
not.
up.
No, it's not.
Oh,
I
is it
wish it
Rutland
was. No, it's an estate. A simple.
I bet it's in a fucking
Passat
estate. It will be when you get your hands on it.
estate. It's a wonderful family-sized car. You know, comfortable, spacious.
Right, you'll get all your shit in the back.
Like
there.
Uranus.
Oh, aye.
Right.
That
Comfortable
back-
and spacious.
The back of that will be felt like a fucking skip within 2
Also like
weeks.
Uranus, yeah.
Hey, exactly.
Oh, it's the colour of your discharge as well. So.
Oh, it fucking
Is
is.
it creamy?
It looks exactly like your asshole.
Will you shut up?
Bright red.
So, speaking of going north, right? So, Lurch, we have been invited for a beer up north.
Are you taking your man pads?
I will fucking man pad
20
you.
man
Right? So,
You've been invited up north.
the other
you'll
day,
be-
wait, the
you'll be
other
sat
day,
on that
the
seat. You
other
really
day-
don't
Am
get
I
blood on
fucking
it.
speaking your time?
Stick a glass in his face. Fucking do it.
So,
Pour some more beer on me.
the other day, I was going to the local co-op in O'Melodron.
Oh, yeah, I know.
7
that.
o'clock,
uh,
whoopsie time.
It
Give
was
the leg.
exactly can't be a whoopsie, and I was crossing the car park, and I heard someone going, "Ho, Scotty, ho!"
And you're
it was a-
I'm arse.
I'm like, "Who fucks this? Who's that strange man driving towards me in his car?" It was a listener of the show, and he'd come down from the Highlands.
Why?
Because his daughter's getting married in a nearby hotel. He'd come down especially to the hotel to scope it out, you know, the day after the wife and the daughter had come
Yep.
to the hotel, had gone to the local shop to get a few bits and pieces,
Yep.
saw me and thought, holy fuck, it's the Sasquatch. We chatted for a good while. He's invited us north for a beer, Archie.
Us.
Me and you.
All right.
Heading north.
All
We're
right.
gonna go north in the
And what
train.
are we like? Chop liver?
Fuck off, exactly. I mean, you're the side checks, you have no idea who they are.
Although
you see.
he did send an email in to you particular, so yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Offered you a
I
big
thought
fat
you
coke.
wanted to bang me.
So Mr. Robertson has said that, you know, that you and I, up north for a night, he will
Can we go see Ilka?
buy...
Please.
Will you leave that poor girl alone?
She's a holiday the other day.
Was she? Oh, that's a horrible face. I'll never do that
That
again.
was the seediest
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
thing I have ever seen.
Goat's teeth.
We've got a friend of the show called Ilka, based in Thurso. Very
Ilka.
tall. Ilka.
Aye, that classic Thursday name.
Tall lady, you know, wonderful friend of the show. We met her before.
Fucking stupid, it's unbelievable.
Lurchy's a big fan of Ilka and her
Massive
her
length.
form, her
Aye.
length, yes, or stroop. So yeah, we're gonna go north of our night, especially me and you on the train. Train journey to Thurso.
Snuggled up with
Takes
you.
about 6 hours, right up there.
What the
We can arrive there about maybe kind of midday-ish, 1 o'clock, 2
Yeah, how
o'clock.
far? We could walk it quicker.
It's not. Well, it's a 4-hour drive, but it's a 6-hour bus train journey.
How the fuck is it longer on the train?
I have no fucking idea. There's no regular
like quicker.
stops. Regular
You go-
stops, I imagine.
Aye.
So
I really think if you're not going to use the bus for this trip,
fuck the bus.
I think you'll never use the bus.
The bus is no. The bus
Buses
is like
are
an 8-hour
shit.
trip.
It's like
I
a
fucking
12-hour
hate
trip.
buses.
Fuck that shit. So train, because then the
imagine the
train
two of you.
we can sit and we can have like sly beers.
Oh, sly. I'm never sly on the train.
No, you can't drink
In
legally.
fact-
Yeah, well, I was told that, and then I went to Glasgow a few weeks back. And, yeah, we drank on the train. Nobody fucking stopped us.
Really?
Yeah, in fact, well, we spoke to. I had a bit of crack with the conductor lady because I stopped it. I pulled the emergency stop, and yeah, she was there and I had a beer in my hand. She didn't give a fuck.
Motherfucker.
So I think as long as you're not like a drunken JK, I think that's.
Like pulling an emergency stop. Aye.
I didn't pull it. I went into the toilet and I pushed the wrong button because I panicked. I just fucking nowhere. Like I couldn't get into the fuck because I haven't been on a train and I don't even know how fucking long. And I was like, how the fuck do I get in this thing? And so a guy was sitting there. He's like, push that fucking button, you do. So I was like, oh, yeah, push that. Went in, same problem inside. I was like, oh, fucking. How do I like try to pull the door? And he's like, mate, push the fucking button. So I looked, and the
Was
first
you in there,
button.
were you?
No, not yet.
Hiding it for you.
Not at that point. And so I just went, all right. And I pushed the first button, and I went, put it, and it said emergency stop. And I thought, nothing happened. I went, I'll be fine.
Emergency
Seen the button, shut the door.
Yeah.
But it takes a second.
Yeah.
So I'm standing pissing, and all of a sudden the train's fucking, and then on the brakes. And I was like, that's a really rough stop.
Did you piss out your brogues?
Well, I didn't, yeah. And I didn't think anything of it. And then,
Pull up the plus fours. No.
and I'm like, she's like, are you in there? Did you push the button? And I said, yeah. Open the door immediately. And I was like,
Holy
I
shit.
can't. I'm open the door immediately. So I'm like putting my cock away, still pissing, all down my front.
No.
Opened the door and she came in and she's like, how did you manage that? And I was like, well, fucking.
I can't stop train.
Yeah. And she was, so yeah, she, fucking.
That's them, Marty.
Yeah, no one give a fuck out of beer. Yeah, anyway, so beer. Oh, fuck.
You know it's not a real
Jesus.
story though because he sits to pee. He says it's pink.
Sits to pee.
Yeah, apparently
I wouldn't have sat on that thing. It was fucking covered in piss.
What's it?
You're supposed to shake it. I've been draining it out for years.
Drain it out with good milk. Oh.
Squeeze.
It's when you do it 45 times in public. That's the problem.
They frown upon
With the
that,
bricks
just
in the
go
ankles.
away. Oh, I tell you,
And that face that you were doing earlier about Elga.
oh, the goat's teeth. Hey, you just need to listen to all shows to Ken for
Oh,
goat's
aye.
teeth about. I sponsored a kid's book.
Are you just trying to get your
Did you
listens
really?
up on Spotify or something? That's twice you've told us to listen to old shows.
Oh,
I
yeah.
get 10% his coffee money.
I'll tell you now, I'm listening to nothing.
You'll be listening back that email later.
Oh, I fucking.
Oh, tonight I'm going to be
Oh, aye.
ripping it hard. Like,
I'll be forwarded to you.
279
Certainly.
odd shows times 2 hours. That's a lot of hours.
Some of them were 3.
Oh, most of them are shit.
well,
Rude. Fucking
Just
hell.
the ones I'm on. Just listen to them.
I hear you.
Okay,
There's
yeah,
the
I'll look for
ones
those.
he's
Yeah,
on. There you
yeah.
go. Fucking arsehole.
Savage, isn't it?
No, go on.
I sponsored a kid's book.
A kid's book.
Kids book at school in the corner. They come in. They're like, "Oh, I'm like, oh fuck, what have I done?"
It's just no, it doesn't matter.
Is it?
I don't know you well enough to be accusing you of that. It doesn't
No,
matter.
do it. Fucking
I just know it was about Jimmy Savile fucking like you know when he sponsored the children's hospital.
Swimming pool.
I'll lure them in. I'll sponsor a book and they'll come fucking running.
No, I'm too grippy for that.
For fuck's sake.
I'm too.
It's like laying the breadcrumbs.
They're back until you
Come
go.
on,
You say, will you come in my shop?
will you come in my shop and I'll come in your arse?
Come in my shop for a £5. Fucking hell, for a £5, I'll come in your mouth.
By the way, sorry, we're having drama in the chat room. Oh. It turns out the hot sauce is in the chat room.
Kyle, you better get over here because this boy's taking
Listen,
your place.
well,
as a king.
well,
There's a king poof here, Kyle.
his first question is, who's this then? Taylor, you better be replacing us.
Kyle,
And Big Lord's like, they're acceptable, Kyle, almost. So you've got defenders there. But then Hen Speed says, you're done, Kyle. Kyle, now he'll be raging. He's an angry poof as well. He'll come to that door.
I listened to a show with him and it was
show,
shite.
show him the plate. Show him the plate and he'll be here.
Kyle, look at this bad boys. Look at this Brett meat here. Like, fucking
Kyle,
hell.
they're Cambridge friendly.
Oh, shit,
Crocs
they are
on
as well,
sport
too.
mode. Here he comes.
Oh,
Is
fucking
that short ribs or
No, pork ribs.
pork ribs? No?
pork ribs. Fucking beautiful things.
Sponsored a book for the kids, eh?
So yeah, book for the kids.
Sorry.
Tell me about your, hold up, go in your face.
All right,
Like,
Savile.
It's I bought a seagull, so I'm half expecting my dad to kick off.
Is it called Stephen?
Something
fuck
like
it
that.
is.
It's in Doric though. So
Okay.
Aye, aye.
Kyle's seen it and he's like, Ken's exactly how to speak Doric.
Does he?
Hey, he was off this weekend.
So just so you know,
this is why I
Kyle
would
works
know.
at the shop with
Aye.
with
Yeah, no, I don't.
I got
Sorry.
that from a listen.
This is why I've got like no stories because Kyle was off this weekend, and honestly, Saturday was just so peaceful. And
Was
quick,
it?
the quickest Saturday I've ever had in my life.
Oh, that sounds
But
Is he a hassle to have in the shop? Your face says it all. It's fine.
he's young. He's like in his early 20s.
Yeah,
and he's
cock.
homosexual.
Does he actually
And
work?
he's very like,
Kind of
crops
sound.
wearing.
Listening back
you
to
know.
the shows, it doesn't
I
sound
hate
like
young
it works
people.
that
Kyle,
much.
Kyle will work from like 10 till 12, and they go, "Am I getting fed?" And I'm like, I'll think about it, and then see if when you feed him, he just goes into standby mode. Like Kyle was updating.
Oh, really?
And then he fucks about it and he's like, I might have a panoop. Oh,
what?
He farted in
A panoop.
It's code for a big old jobby.
Why did you say have a shite?
He farted on my apprentice's face the other day, and honestly, Kyle's bumhole goes, and he farts because he goes, "Whoop."
How do you know it goes? Does he drop the cakes
heard
first?
the fucking noise.
Did the lips pout as well?
Tasted it. It was chewy. You could have iced a cake with this fucking thing.
Oh, no.
Right, and the apprentice's team time off, obviously for the trauma.
Of course.
But Kyle had to take time off this week, and he wouldn't tell me why. But the board's off. Is it?
No. It's just going into power saving
he
mode.
was applying layers and layers of fake tan over the past couple of days. So I
Has
think
he?
Kyle was playing Willy Bum on Saturday on my dime.
Really?
He asked for annual leave.
So
Like
you're
he's pregnant.
you're paying him holidays
To get his
but he's,
hole.
but he's
no,
making
but
his
fuck.
hole.
I'm gonna put I cancelled that on Saturday. I'm like, fuck, now I made a lot more money today.
Kyle says, "You know what, Liam? Fuck off, then I'll quit." Holy shit! Your sister's getting blocked. He says, "Holy shit!" He's angry. He's a very angry pooflick.
See that?
It sounds like when you listen to him, right? You know,
He's really hormonal.
I think
for somebody who takes it, he can't take it.
Yeah.
I think the gay spa reopened in Glasgow this
Oh,
weekend.
okay.
And Kyle needed time off.
For the opening weekend.
Yes, for his opening weekend.
There's a gay spa.
Yeah. It's
Don't even
It's
pretend
really
he's
nice.
got no
yeah.
idea about the gay spa.
No,
for a
lovely
man who
and-
stays in Glasgow for business meetings
lovely
on
inside,
regular
yeah.
occasions, who's a Diamond Club member of the local hotel. Come on now.
I like the
You know what
towels
gay
and the
spa-
slippers they give you when you go in.
Here, taking your place.
I'm happy to get a facial in the full body. Yeah, that's all I'll say.
Kyle was here just now.
I know, holy shit.
But he spent 2 days putting on layers of fake tan. So
Okay.
So you got like handprints.
I would love to see if
Fucking
he
hell.
looks like the fake tan. I bet he looks about 10 stone.
I mean, he's lost a good bit of weight, hasn't
Fake
he?
tan takes about 2 stone off you.
Fucking
so?
bullshit.
I have a sister.
I can't take weight off you.
My sister, I put the fake tan on Saturday. It takes about 3 stone off.
If you blend in your skin with that brickwork wall behind you,
Well,
right?
I'm white as fuck,
and
so
you're
let's
more
do it.
camouflage, right? You'll look leaner because you
You'll
can't
be
see much
invisible because
flesh.
you're camouflaged, you fucker.
You won't see as much flesh, will you? So you look thinner. You know what I'm saying?
So I've got to stand next to brick walls.
Now, does he go for the full mahogany?
The vertical stripe.
Based in
horizontal
those-
Don't
stripes.
they seen him?
Oh, Hotsauce, get your ass around here now. We need to see how.
Or does he look like Kirk Lazarus?
Kyle looks like Kyle.
He's blacked up.
He looks like he was.
You're my wife now, Dave.
He looks
Don't
like
go full retard.
Never go full retard.
he looks like he was drawn by Roald Dahl.
That's harsh.
It's just that.
Does he look
hair.
like does he look like the giant peach? Does
It's
he?
the squiggly hair. So see, when he's out in the wind trying to light a fag, he looks like a politician that's getting hassled in question time because he fucking just goes.
Kyle has said in the chat room, should we do a sweepstake of what my Saturday plans were? So,
No.
No.
I couldn't care less. I don't know.
Couldn't
him.
get it. Big Lord says, Kyle's fucking lovely. Don't make me come down there and throat punch you. She's
Who's that?
Big Lord's. She's a big lady. Like,
Fucking threatened to punch me.
What, she's 6'4"?
Oh, she'll tongue punch you in
She'll
the fart box.
kick
Will
you.
she?
But no, I think she's now swinging for the lesbians, isn't she?
Well, she'll probably still.
Well, I look like a lesbian.
I think she goes both ways. I think she
You're
looks
in
a bit-
everything in.
I've got a nice round bum and a cracking set of tits.
Well, big old bangers.
Yeah.
You know.
I'll tuck the cock away. Oh, no.
Well, no, I think she swings both ways. Oh my God.
What
She has the past.
greedy.
See if we had the Skype on, we could ask her.
We could have asked her.
Look at
Although
him.
she can phone the phone, we hold the phone, the microphone, saying here. In fact, Kyle, go and phone the show because we can all hear you if you phone the show. Phone. In fact, phone.
You're
fine.
if you link to the board,
Is he
you can-
worth bringing in? I don't know.
Could I? I mean, he's
He just doesn't like not being in here. It's,
Kyle's
Listen out.
going to be like,
Kyle says, right, sorry, Boris, but Kyle has just said in the chat room, sorry, who the fuck is the leprechaun looking prick with his dad's cap on? Well,
I love it when people are quick to insult you when they're not here.
come say it to his face.
holy shit.
It's fine. I don't mind.
That's harsh.
Kyle can keep his job.
I'm going to read you an email while we take a small break from insulting the
From
homosexuals.
dealing with that cunt, yeah.
Are we getting do it again? Just for prosperity's sake.
Which one?
The mail.
The mail. Okay, ready? Here it goes.
You've got some mail.
See, they know. They're saying
know.
that they listen to the show, but they do it.
We did it earlier on. It's the same fucking jingle.
But the guests are expected to go. Mail.
Oh, the guests are expected to do that. Oh, right. Well, no one fucking told me that.
Instinctively, you see, you go to straight away. Hi, Daddy
good pitch.
Sasquatch.
Thanks.
Hi, Daddy Sasquatch. Lurch Monster and everyone else. Long-time listener of the show, but I've not really thought about writing until now. After hearing some of the confessions in the most recent show, I thought that maybe I should share something I did recently that I'm not too proud of and you guys might get a laugh out of. I've been working in the warehouse for a well-known furniture retailer that ships sofas and chairs all around Scotland.
Do they have a tendency to drive into people's cars?
Oh, that was business for bed. We'll go with
Possibly.
it. It's a cunt.
That's fucking bastard. And like everyone else right now, we're totally badly paid and overworked. And if we try and complain, the company just pushes us aside and employs more foreign workers to do our jobs. So we keep quiet and get on with it so that we can keep our jobs. Anyway, lately we've been working a ton of extra overtime because everyone keeps leaving the job as it's fucking shit. So management have had us pretty much working 12-hour shifts and over weekends too to help keep up with assembly of sofas and shipping. And how the fuck people are affording fancy leather sofas right now when we're in the middle of a cost living crisis is beyond me.
Oh, this cunt's better, aren't they?
But that's beside the point. Ha ha.
What?
I know, right?
That miserable
He's a
bastard.
psychopath. Anyway, during my long shifts working, I've been listening to the archives of the DHB and heard some talk.
Because we suppress the little people.
I heard some talk about another guy who used to do the same job as me. I have since followed his inspirational lead, and now if I'm working late on weekends while everyone else is out enjoying themselves, I've taken to cracking out as many wanks as I can manage and letting the tatty water soak into random fabric sofas right before they're packed up and shipped away, sorry.
Holy fuck.
I've been at it now for a couple of weeks,
Love it.
and I've started drinking extra water and electrolytes to try and keep my energy up and try to beat my record each
someone.
shift I'm working. Current record is 9 ejaculates over an 8-hour shift.
What?
And
9?
9.
I'd be
And
spunking dust at that point.
He
9?
must be early 20s, surely. If I could have
Fucking younger than I must be 15.
16.
9?
And over a week, I think my total amount is about 23. I'm going to attempt a 10-load shift soon. And I was wondering if any of you bastards could have any words of encouragement you can give me before I fire in. Fucking love you cunts in the show. You can call me Fergus in the show, but I can't give you my address, obs.
I can't fucking give that guy any advice.
well-
That is, I mean, 6, maybe 5 or 6 most.
But the thing is...
9?
But then you have to bear in mind...
Avocados.
Avocados?
What about them?
Do they increase your load, or what do they do?
I have no idea. Just
Increase your carbon footprint.
Your carbon footprint.
Come in, that's fucking.
That's a good point.
That is
Britain.
says meat boy.
That's a commendable amount of spunk. Like,
So essentially, what he's saying is, like, if you're talking like 21 to 23 loads a week, maybe happens again onto sofas.
No, he said in the
That
weekend.
are shipping out over the weekend. So
If you ever weighed yourself post wank and pre wank,
I haven't. No, have you?
8 pun.
I want to, like, can
Arctic ropes of
I
jism.
want to know what the
Well, you've had
measurements of what's he throwing out after 9?
I mean,
Because
it
I
can't
mean,
be
I
that.
remember being younger, like, but you're throwing a few out in a day because you just discover this is my cock and I can use it.
Yeah.
And by the 4th or 5th, it's just a teardrop,
It's a teardrop.
and
surely, yeah.
you're having to coax that thing out. Like,
If you do more than that, then somebody comes along and sponsors your children's book
oh yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Then you get the mine.
about seagulls.
These are not Haribos now.
What the fuck? 9?
9 seemingly. Now,
That is commendable.
but my concern though is like we when we bought our new house there.
Oh, I buy leather. Buy leather. Now do you know that? Always
I wish I
leather
had.
bed, leather fucking sofas.
Fucking wish I had.
Don't buy fabric.
Because when we got our new house out there in the Meldrums, we bought.
Marketplace listener, did you get your cities fit?
Get fucked. We bought that shit brand new
come on.
from a reputable sofa company. Listen, I'm not fucking jack of all trades, marketplace man all the time. You know, I like a wee deal here and there, but sometimes you got to pay full price for quality
You
shit.
don't want a spunky sofa.
I know,
You bought a new one thinking there'd be no spunk in it. It turns out there's even more fucking spunk
That's
in
my
it.
concern. Instant ejaculate in my sofa. Right?
Yes.
That's not mine.
Has Scotty ever told
mine.
you the story about when he bought pube trimmers off of eBay, second hand?
Get on.
I didn't buy second-hand pube, did I? Trimmers?
Trimmers. You bought
I
second.
did buy some pube trimmers, but I bought a new head for them. So that was fucking... Because new heads, Phillips body groom, right? Phillips
Hey,
body groom.
it come bought a second hand mattress that somebody
With
died in once.
I did, yeah. But But in my defence, right, I was living in a shithole flat Tilly drone.
So I thought I'd just keep it fucking.
I had barely a penny to my name.
Beats your
Very
mattress
Tilly.
story.
I barely.
That beats your mattress story.
I was living on fucking bare
There was
floorboards.
like a chalk
and a
outline on the
shite
bed,
dome, right?
or like a gunshot as well. It looked like you'd shit in it.
Okay, right. Let me clarify.
As soon as I tell you that, your missus went fucking ballistic.
She
You didn't
did.
get a new mattress.
So before I met
Before
I met the Roobs, right? So I was living in the flat in Tillydone. I had no money. I was working as a bouncer, fucking
no money.
I was tapped out.
I've never met a fucking poor bouncer yet.
Before the gear, right? So tapped out.
Yep.
Tillydone flat.
Yep.
Jakey neighbours, shite in the hallways. So and I saw a mattress that was advertised in the papers.
Yep.
New mattress, barely used. I'm like, I'll have that shit. You see,
Yep.
cheap. When I went to see it, they're like, look, it's kind of cheap because
It's been used.
The mother-in-law passed away in it.
In it.
Died in it. Died on the bed. Right? Died in the bed.
Did she shit?
Now, I don't know.
Shit
I
herself
don't know
and
if she
everything.
shot or pissed or what.
She
but I'm
will
like,
have.
They normally do.
but there was some stains, right? So, but I was like, look, I am tapped out. I need a good fucking solid mattress. This is
fucking awesome.
This is a quality mattress at a very low price. I'll take that motherfucker. But there was a part of me that was hoping that it was indeed haunted. So I
Oh
thought,
yeah.
how cool would it be to get woken
If you were
up
getting wanked off by their
by a
dead
pensioner?
mum, yeah.
By their dead mum, right? Imagine waking up, dead mum's in bed with you.
She's whispering dirties
Give
in
you
your
a
ear.
tickle your balls, you know.
Just get her to do chores for you, like, you know.
See, you understand.
I'm all with it. Like,
Thank you very much. Exactly. So of course the Roobs, when we got together, had left
no
her commission.
idea that somebody had died in the bed.
Well, what does she need to know? I mean, what
Did
what-
Scott's
didn't
leprosy
need
not
to
give it
know.
away?
Well, the sex remained the same, but the dishes piled up.
She didn't need to know, right? So
why
the
she's so-
Roobs moved in,
Yep.
right, and was there for a good few months.
Yep.
And of
kept
course,
asking,
fucking,
fix that person at the bottom of the bed.
and then of course,
This
fucking
old lady keeps waking up at night.
grab my toes. Falcon Leghorn here's like, "All right, Roobs, guess what? Someone died in your bed." And again, one of these things was like,
She's going, I wish it was my vagina.
it's one of these things where it's like, don't tell her fuck all, Lurchy. No problem, my lips are sealed. And you can see his little
10
face, he
minutes.
just fucking, just waiting to go, right? Fucking,
This is a Roobs problem. Like,
I think so.
I mean, why is she so fucking precious?
I don't know, right? I don't fucking know. Like, she's so precious, right?
She bagged a fucking mountain of a man,
I know. A
handsome bastard,
grade
top
email,
tier
exactly.
fucking hunk.
Prime Scotch beef.
With
You're like
with
a
a
hot cock fire right
with
up your arse.
with an almost
fucking
with an
me.
almost average penis, and her fucking problem is that
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
and somebody's died in the bed. Oh, fucking get over yourself.
Fucking
Make
dry your
sure his
eyes.
shot put you through the fucking wall.
Yeah, but she's not fucking here. She will be.
You met Roger, did you?
Yes,
Yes.
I did.
So,
That's a man damn near death at the point where I met him, of course.
my ma's lad at the time, he was an Aller boy. And there was a couple of every time she come home on a Sunday, for me and my sister are like, went in electricity and fed and someone go to school. She'd come home with like a bag of stuff of his, and it was like fourth hand. One was a lavy seat, it still had a little poopy kiss mark on the end.
Oh, it did
that
not.
would not fit the lavy, right? And in the room was sheets,
Second-hand
bed
seat.
sheets. Now I had a fucking transformer. I was born in '88, but I had a fucking He-Man and Transformer fucking bed
Nice.
quilt cover till I was 34.
Excellent.
But
I thought you were older than me. Yeah.
it's the glasses.
He's the young one in the group.
I've been cooking all day. I look a bit everyone do.
Well, except with Booth.
There was a check your phone. There was a bag of sheets you come home with, and I'm like, all right. So I used to put them on my bed and tuck them in. That it wasn't until I noticed it said NHS special. The fucker, every time he went into the hospital, he's like,
He stole the sheets.
Stole Alan. It's my ma used to come home. If it's nail doing, the Dodger fucking hit it.
I'm a tea leaf. I like that. I respect that.
You
Like,
must admit that.
I fucking didn't really see bottles of tomato sauce till I was able to start buying them when I was working. I thought tomato sauce came
in
a fucking-
sachets.
A sachet. Like, oh, it's just so you put salt and stuff.
I used to thief the big old bog rolls, get the big rolls,
Yeah.
that, like, they put them in the pulling machines.
Yeah.
And like in my house, I had the hanger, but this massive fucking roll on the thing all the time.
fantastic.
And
No,
what a winner.
I did the same when I was a bouncer in Glasgow. It was
Yeah.
the same thing. It would be you go at the end of the shift, right, and you just go into one of the cubicles.
Oh.
Yeah,
I've got a key.
Fantastic.
I had a key that I could open these things up with.
Yeah.
Mate, I made one out of plasticine.
Oh, Jesus.
Genuinely.
Right,
And
hide
then
my
I'm just like,
keys. You come in with bars of soap, hide my keys.
I'd have just pulled the cunt off the wall. He's like, you bastard.
I was a tea leaf fucker.
Oh, I still am, man.
Like when
It's the
I
best
first
thing you've
got
ever
that,
stolen.
the best thing I've ever stolen.
A police car. Police van, sorry.
You've not stolen a police van.
You know about that.
I
Have I
don't
told you
know
this?
about that. No, you've have I fuck.
Have I not told you about the police
No,
van?
you
Oh,
haven't.
holy fuck.
Fuck off. You don't steal a
Yeah, I
police
stole a
van.
police van, yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
what?
THL was there that night. She'll confirm it.
That's
Right.
the deal.
Yeah. she looked at the situation and thought, you know what? I want to marry that
I'm
cunt.
in.
No,
I want to have his babies.
so when I lived in Perth, right?
the
So,
fuck?
Yeah. So I lived in Perth.
Australia.
Yeah. Perth, Australia. I lived there for a while. Get eye, mate. So
Good eye.
we
I can't
we were
with shame,
in our local. Which in a pub, and then through the back I had a pub. It was the pre-nightclub for the big nightclub, so the pub was open till like 11 or whatever. That bit was open. Bar Cuba it was called at the time. Was open till
Right.
fucking 2. So we're in there. There was
Sorry.
a fucking
little pinprick in your story.
Yep.
Idea sometimes. Mind me to come back to Kyle and my sister going out because he said Cuba.
Right, okay.
Cuba.
Okay, right.
So
Flat a fucking margarita.
Oh, do a margarita.
can we have margaritas,
Fucking right. Oh,
please? I was
can you
I
have
was
margaritas?
shouting. I was shouting about margaritas tonight.
Were you?
Yeah. Go and text LJ. I was screaming about wanting margaritas
I've
earlier on.
not had a margarita in forever.
Fucking-
Like,
so-
can you make margarita?
Really all lemon though.
It's getting a nutrient
What's that?
out.
It might be with a really all lemon.
It's all right. I don't mind as long as it's a lemon.
Listen, I'm already shitting blood. No,
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Okay.
So in Bar Cuba, there was some fucking little Neds came in. They were getting a bit arsey, and that was fine. I was like, whatever, I'm not fucking interested in this crap. So I went outside. My mate Neil, a liability,
Okay.
and he just fucking cracked one of them fucking square in the nose, headbutt bang, and it all kicked off. It was a fucking riot, and I was like, I'm not getting involved in this because I can't be fucking arsed tonight.
course.
So we all kind of stepped aside, left it all happening. The police cars came up the little one-way street both ways, one the right way, one the wrong way. The police van came up, they jumped out and left it running. Doors open. And we were walking up the street and I was like, fuck,
Look at Tiny's face. He is a
I am
gas.
fucking,
That's wonderful.
I am having this, right? So I jumped in the driver's seat, shut the door, put it in reverse, up the street with it. I took the reverse out the street.
I bet those cops shot
Fucking
Rick.
well. So I turned at the top, fucking took off up the high street a wee bit, shit myself, ditched it, and I went through some alleyways to a friend's, hung out there for a wee bit, eventually went back to my flat, and I was fucking shitting my pants.
That's
for
fucking
in
brilliant.
fact, no, she wasn't there. This is how we got back in touch. So that's right. That was a Friday night.
Okay.
So Saturday night was like, well, we can't stay in Perth because I'm going to go to fucking jail.
You're going to jail.
Yeah. well,
So
rightly
we
so.
Quite rightly so,
remembered it was her 25th birthday party in Aberdeen on the Saturday.
Okay.
So that's why me and her cousin were like, fuck it, we'll go to Aberdeen, lay low. So we came up to Aberdeen, and that's how we got back in touch. And then
Holy shit.
now we're married with fucking children.
Jesus.
All because I stole a piece
Stole a
of
cop
but,
van.
Yeah, so I was fucking petrified for a long time. And one of my friends who was there, his dad was a police officer, and he was like, look, I'm going to tell you now, they didn't get you on the night, you're not getting arrested because the paperwork they would have to fill in to say we jumped out of that
van
car
and
and left
left
the
it running.
fucking thing
Yeah,
running.
yeah.
They're like, nah, if they caught you in the time, you'd have got a fucking doing.
Aye. But there's no way
there's no way. No, it's not getting. Yeah.
Especially if they get the van back untouched and the keys still in it.
So I swiped the cunt. It was good. Yeah.
Fucking Jesus.
So that's probably my best bit of tea leafing. I wish I took it home though. I should have taken it to Aberdeen, just fucking out on the
Just,
motorway.
aye. Fucking Nino's going the whole shooting
Yeah,
match.
Grand Theft Auto style.
Yeah.
Gunning it.
Absolutely flabbergasted. But that's
I
a
thought I
incredible
told
story.
you guys in the. Did I
No,
tell you
never. No.
that? Your face, you're horrified.
I mean, like the closest I've ever come. Right. So there's one night. The loft in Glasgow on
Yeah.
Ashton Lane.
Yeah.
Everything kicked off,
Yeah.
right? And there's like 4 of us, and we piled in, and then we were like pulling people down the stairs and stuff like this.
Yeah.
And I ended up having to sit on a guy, and that usually puts a bit of action for a
Yeah.
while.
Of course.
But I had to sit on this guy, and he was going wild. And then he pulled out a knife, and so I clocked him. But the police turned up at the same time,
Yep.
because I was sat on top.
Yep.
They tried to pull me off of him, but he still had his knife. Right,
He getting pulled over the
so I,
cops.
I punched.
I love it.
I punched the cop really hard, but I didn't realize it was a cop because
Okay.
I'm trying to
swinging fists,
I'm It's survival instinct.
Don't want to get
It's just,
stabbed.
I'm not going to get stabbed again
Yeah.
in Glasgow, and it's like
I'm
bam.
gonna
And
fart.
this
Sorry.
policeman's like laid out.
Yep.
And he gets up and he gets like he's reaching for something. I'm going, oh shit, it's
Yeah.
hard. But that was pure accident. Like I was like,
fucked
oh,
up.
I'm so sorry. Can I pay for you or whatever? And da 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 da. Never stole a police van.
Pussy.
Fucking
Aren't you
Germans.
better than me?
I know, right, exactly. See these Europeans. Fucking hell. Archie,
All right.
okay,
where's the rest
Sorry,
of it?
boys. There's a glitch in the Matrix.
You only give us half a glass.
No, my protein shaker that I blend everything up in.
Okay.
I went to put it in the machine. It didn't fit.
See, I see. There's like fucking snail trails in there.
So, can we just clarify for those of you who aren't watching the live video right now? So, Lurch has made some margaritas. Now, what?
Shuken margaritas.
Shuken margaritas. Shaken, not stirred.
Shuken.
Okay. So, what's compromised
Oh,
in
yes.
this said margarita?
It's just not buzzed up. But it's still with tequila and Cointreau, I take it.
Ah, it's full of alcohol, like.
Yeah.
So, tequila, Cointreau, lemon juice, salt.
Spunk.
Aye.
Oh,
A bit of my finger juice. Oh,
I
and you're
must admit,
fucking...
I'm not.
gargle.
Going again? Oh, look at that. It's going
Oh,
again.
what have you done?
I near wiped it off the other day.
Get a plaster on that for fuck's sake before
Oh,
you
no,
get
I'm letting it here,
infected.
letting it here.
Okay, let it here, spit in it. Get a lick.
Cuba.
Let a cat lick it.
What's the best thing you've tea leafed?
Well, I was once involved. I wouldn't say directly. Well, I was directly involved in some lights on top of a police van.
Yep.
So not the actual
Nice.
van itself, but the lights. And this is
Yep.
back when the lights were still. I'm showing my age here.
Yep.
When it was just the circular,
Yep.
round ones, not the fucking bars
Yep.
they have now. The round ones. I may or may not have been involved with a couple of fellow people who went to the back of the police station, the yard itself.
Mm-hmm.
And hoiked the light off the top of the van because it would look cool in our bedroom.
Fucking yes.
So yeah, I maybe
We-
allegedly was involved with that, but I can't confirm because of course
it was nice
I
knowing you both.
We used to steal stuff for my mum as a gift.
No,
we
you
would we would all pile up to Bankley for a piss up, basically because we were all fucking skint. Like we'll go there, we'll get a heap of beer, we'll get fed, then we'll go to the pub, come back, get more beer, and get fed. So my mates would we would steal stuff as a thank you. Hang on, let me taste this.
I'm sorry. Listen, I hate to derail things. Derail things here. I think it's my first margarita that I've had in many a moon,
It's all right. It's not
and
bad.
it's delightful.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
So we stole some of the things we stole were traffic lights,
Okay, yeah.
a full set of traffic lights,
A full set
from
of, like,
roadworks.
proper working
Yeah,
lights.
memorial benches.
Oh, come.
In loving memory of Derek.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah.
No.
It was in my mum's garden for fucking.
No.
She was petrified. We stole all the ornaments from the old folks' home. No, you did. Yeah, the garden. Yeah, it was in the papers. We also stole the wishing well.
Really?
Yeah, we tried. We
Jesus.
twice went to fucking go at that one because we got caught the first time. And
Fuck, man.
my mum and dad were fucking sick of it. There was a couple of sheds in the garden, and one of them was just full of all our thieving.
Holy shit.
And they were just like, we can't take it back because everyone's gonna know our son's a cunt.
That's
What?
cool,
Some
man.
ADHD meds. No,
Fuck that.
We
I
used
don't want to chill out.
when I was
it's speed.
when I was younger back
Yes.
in the day with the phrase, we used to go out late at night and steal because every house in our fucking area had their own little allotments either in the back gardens, so they were growing strawberries and bulk. So you'd go out and steal as many strawberries as you could.
Yeah,
They were
just-
breaking in gardens and tearing apart.
They're thinking they've got a massive snail
Fucking-
problem, but
yeah,
it's just you
exactly.
cunts.
But there was one house. It was on the corner of a street, and they had a big circular wall of this corner, but
Yeah.
a big garden there. And in there they grew cabbages, and it became almost like a
Disabled
like a-
kids?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Sorry, actually, that's
Oh, it took me a second there. Oh,
they were farming kids. No, sorry.
holy fuck.
Oh, get over it.
Anyway, so
Fucking boys.
Jesus wept. I hope someone complains. I hope
I
someone
hope someone.
complains.
I hope I go to fucking
I
jail.
can't wait for it. So this big circular garden, the man in the garden had strips of rows of cabbages that he grew in his garden. You see, and it became almost like a kind of mission where every weekend you'd go out on your thieving.
Take a cabbage.
At the end of the night, at the end of the night, you'd run and punt a cabbage as far as you could.
Fucking hard on your feet. That
Hard
shit.
on your feet, so you'd wear like solid shoes normally. You see.
Steel toe caps.
But so this happened like maybe every weekend, at least twice a weekend, for a good couple of months. This poor man was losing at least 2 cabbages per week.
Phenomenal.
Clearly raging. But the man had clearly had a plan in place to fucking sort this shit out. you
Yep.
see. So one night, probably about 3 a.m. Myself and the Freeze are out. We're out thieving. We've got the jumpers up, pulled over all the strawberries in. So you're mid a strawberries.
Yeah.
And the Freeze goes, I'm making a cabbage. Like, okay, pal, go for it. Now, the garden's big enough, you get like a good 20-foot run up to fucking hoof this cabbage as far as you can. It became a bit about coldest. Was to try and get the hot cabbages into the gardens across the road. Freeze, ran at this thing, fucking full sprint, right, to get this cabbage. Full kick, almost like goddamn Pele taking a penalty, you know, fucking boom.
Yep.
The cabbage goes nowhere. His foot bends unnaturally, and he hits the deck. Right. It turns out the owner of said house had realised.
Fake cabbage.
No, he took an iron rod and drove it through the middle of the cabbage.
Motherfucker.
He knew we
that
were
is genius.
punting those cabbages. So basically, this rod was a good fucking 4 foot deep in the ground. It was going nowhere. His foot was smashed the fuck out of, right?
Holy
he had to almost carry him home, deck the strawberries over the shoulder, carry him home. The man's fucking broken. What a mess. Fraser is in the chat room saying, mind the cabbage. That's exactly what I'm saying right now. That cabbage that nearly killed the poor man. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I love that. That's fucking great.
I stole tatties once and sold them in the shop.
Oh,
So Christmas Day at Roger's house, he lived in the middle of Meldrum. For the fucking weirdos, bud.
But I don't stay in Meldrum.
Oh, it's
Did you feel personally attacked? Or
Neither of them do.
I thought he was trying to be that. I don't want to smash this cunt.
in front of him was like farms, like fields. Farms?
Yeah.
Fields.
Yeah, that's what happens in the country. Yeah.
Yep.
So there was a heap of tatties there on Christmas Day, and I started kicking fuck at them. Like, oh, yeah, gun. It's nearly Burns night. Oh, here are these neeps. So I took him and I brought him into the shop, cleaned him off, and I sold him as Black Market Neeps.
Black Market Neeps.
It was a show name, mine.
That's right, yeah.
Black Market Neeps.
Oh, for fuck's sake. One fucking
I keep
tequila.
throwing the cable out.
It's a nice little gift.
Have you talked about Cuba yet?
Black Market needs.
Oh,
Yep.
so
Tell me.
Kyle and my sister
Yes.
decided to have a night out one time, and she says, I'll meet you in, so there's 2 places. There's Revolution to Cuba
yeah.
and Revolution.
Yep.
His sister,
I'll
by the
meet
way,
you.
is one of the funniest people you can meet.
Okay.
I'll meet
In fact, at some point after the story, can you tell me about the butter? About the hiding the get that side.
Yes.
Right,
So, he's down here, but this will take us full circle.
Do it.
Okay.
So, so she's like, Kyle, I'm in the place. Far away. I'm here enough. How are you? So, well, I'm sitting at the table. So, okay, I'll just speak to the boy. So, Kyle was harassing this boy and getting proper saucy. You might want to go fucking check your book again, eh?
Jesus.
Are you done? He does all this kind of shit. It's like very fucking...
You're like a teenage
Aggressive little tit, yeah.
Are you done? And then he started hearing a go at him. And then my sister's phone goes, I'm here. Where the fuck are you? I can't see you at the door. He went, where are you? She goes, Revolution to Cuba. He went, oh, I'm in Revolution. I do apologise. And then he fucking frog marched because he's a Nazi racist out of the white fucking Cuba. And he was apparently nice as 9pence that night.
Oh, man.
They went to church the other day as well.
They went to church?
Fuck knows.
Why?
Did he wear his helmet?
Fuck goes to church.
At any point, has he shown any kind of inclination towards God, is he? Or is she?
Just
at all,
Jesus.
or-
No,
Just
because my sister Cassie knew folk.
did he
Some
think
people-
they're offering cheeses? Is that why he's going?
If they did, I'd be
And
there.
celebrate cheeses.
Fucking.
I'd be there. Like a
Some of
fucking.
hot Coopers, they love a rake in your fridge and they love bursting open your pack of cheese that you've not even touched.
Do they? Fuck's
The
sake,
2 of them,
man.
him and his
That is a
mom.
fucking liability.
It's not fucking liable.
And a
would
liberty.
die.
Oh,
Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy coming to your home and like raiding your coffee and shit like that. saying bits
Yeah.
and bobs,
You open
or-
my cheese, I'm gonna fucking
or
knife
whatever
you.
you have in your pan that you're fucking working hard to make,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have a big spoonful of that shit if need be too, you know. But I wouldn't dream of going in your fridge and going, "That's an unopened cheese." There.
That's a man's cheese.
That's a man's cheese.
No, but you'll steal a shoe and a fucking house.
I don't
Oh,
know
fuck.
what
I
you
believe
mean.
some of
Oh,
it message
yawn.
from your house.
So, wait, okay.
He hasn't even noticed. He hasn't even noticed the latest thievery.
No.
Ooh, don't you fucking dare.
I was there
Are you
yesterday.
done?
Or yeah.
Are you done?
Okay, sorry.
If there is something else missing, I want to start
to give the
stealing
listeners
people.
a bit of backstory here, whenever we've been out for a few shandies in the old Meldrum, we've normally headed back to Tiny's house because he promises us either,
Well, yeah, we're just doing a round of
Mexican
deliveries,
food,
delivering all the
exactly.
drunken men home.
Mexican food or a whiskey, which is fine, you see. But then, of course, we have to leave with a memento. I think it's only fair. You know that. You know.
Well, yeah,
there's
there's
lots
the
of
fan can buy-
and then there's ripping the actual fucking house sign off
Let's
of the
be,
front.
whoa, wee wow. That fucking sign was sat on the windowsill. That fucking sign was sat on the windowsill. It was not on the wall.
You know how long that's been there?
On the window, it was just sat
You know
there.
how long it's been there?
The wind could have blown it down.
Exactly.
Tell
you
me
know
you
how
blew to keep a stewer off it.
Fucking hell.
I tell you what, the wind wouldn't have blown it all the way to your fucking house, would it?
How long did that sign run?
Who's ripping his mittens?
I know exactly. Yeah.
Along with my
Fucking hell.
shoe.
Who's shitting his biscuits?
Fucking garden.
Swear to fucking God.
Right,
if
okay.
there's something else missing, I'm going to start kidnapping wives.
Well, you better start looking because I stole
Well,
something
maybe not-
yesterday.
Maybe not your wife.
She'll kick fucking you. Exactly. Holy shit, man.
Jesus.
He's so angry.
See these fucking
Fuck you
Americans.
Like,
He's so he's just Trump all over, isn't he?
I'm a firm.
Did I ever tell you? Speaking of Trump, did I ever tell you about the time he gave my daughter a Christmas present?
Trump did.
Yeah.
Trump did not give your daughter.
Yeah, he
Trump
fucking
gave
gave
me
my.
You can
160
fuck
quid.
right off.
Yeah, he
I
gave.
due 160 quid for that cunt.
Are you really?
I delivered burgers to there and I've never gotten paid for them.
That's quite a regular thing with the cunt.
oh, for
Well, no, he
fuck's sake.
gave Alyssa a Christmas present.
Because she's disabled? What?
No, I don't.
Or because she's,
Well,
you know.
but wait to hear what it was.
Okay.
So obviously, a bit of a backstory because anyone doesn't know.
Backstory.
She, against the advice of Kirk Lazarus, she went full eater. Oh, Jesus fuck! God, she's wheel bound.
She's wheel bound, yes.
She's a fucking liability.
Iron sight.
She's an absolute dick.
She's a menace. is what
She's
she
a
is.
fucking horrible little shit.
Fucking menace.
And
No, she is.
she's the worst.
We are
human.
talking about our own.
I said today, actually, I said, I'm so fucking glad she's disabled. Because you imagine that cunt if she wasn't. Could you imagine if she was allowed to go out? I would be police at the door.
No,
She is a
She's got
fucking nightmare.
Mystic about her, right?
Jesus.
Like,
Anyway.
I can't be here.
Sorry, but
So,
no,
yeah.
he's got a point. She's got a fucking devil inside that
She-
one.
you think I'm bad?
That was good brisket, was it?
It's good.
Good brisket.
You think I'm bad? Meet this motherfucker. Get her on here.
Career
And,
ending stuff. That's what
so,
this is.
anyway, so she was in the one of the charities that kind of do some
I
bits
don't
and
know if
bobs
this is
for her.
worse or better than the fucking police van.
They invited them all to Trump's fucking Middenham golf course
Okay.
for like a meet and greet with Santa Claus.
Okay,
so
was Trump there?
Yeah, no. I say Trump gave it a present. It wasn't.
Was Trump Santa
It was
Claus?
just Trump Towers that gave it. Yeah, no, I would have loved it if he was. So she goes, meet Santa Claus. Here's a present, little girl in your wheelchair.
Come
What
and
is
sit
the
on my
last
knee.
fucking thing you would give a kid in a wheelchair for Christmas?
Roller skates.
Not far off that.
Okay. A
Skipping rope.
Oh, dear.
Trump gave your daughter a skipping rope.
And it was a tow rope. I don't know. He gave her a fucking skipping rope.
What did she say?
Fuck, I can't even- I wasn't there. I was away working.
Holy
I can't
shit.
remember what was said.
DHL, yeah.
That's the fucking best thing ever.
Oh, fucking, skipping rope. It's fucking gold.
Do your
And
homework.
It was. I can't remember. They handed it back. They gave her something else, but yeah, it was the was
Man,
not
that
a
fucking
hint
thing
of
for the
fucking
milkshake.
irony. Here you go. They must have fucking known what was in them.
Must have known. Fucking skipping rope. That's
I'd love
gold.
it. I see in my head immediately. I went. He's in there going. He's sitting behind a camera and I'm like going.
Give up, Burns. Skipping rope.
Give it a fucking skipping rope. It'll be funny as fuck. Watch the mum's face. Get a camera on the mum. Get a camera on the mum.
He's thrashing it.
Fake disabilities.
Get her to fucking work. We've got dishes that need washing. Get her in the back. Oh, it's fucking
Holy
fucking
fuck,
skipping rope.
That's gold.
It's fucking
It's insane.
top notch.
I have to say, though, I do want to find out about butter.
He's good for bringing up.
He's good, isn't he?
things.
I like him.
Butter.
He's handy as fuck to have on the show.
Is that with
we
two
are
T's?
forgetful. I mean, I'm old. I've got Alzheimer's, and he's fucking drunk or high half the time as well too. So, his sister's got a thing. Well, she's a bit wrong.
Butter or butt hair?
Butter.
All right, okay.
As in spreading your toast.
Yes.
And I mean, Lurch,
So-
you tell us about the night, of course.
So she used to live with this fucker that she ended up hating. She'll either really like you or she'll really hate you. So like he was an arsehole. So one time he'd smoked at her fucking special lettuce. And he passed out to Sati. So she's like, well, fuck you. So she put an elastic band around his big toe. And he woke up and it was part
Holy shit.
I know, right?
What?
Fucking devilish.
Amazing. Like, she put an elastic band around his big toe and he freaked the fuck out.
She's docking a dog's tail.
Pig.
When she moved in, she cut all the buttons off the middle of his shirts and on, spewed up in the lobby and hoovered it up with his best Dyson. Aye.
That's fucking it.
She's raucous, fucking, she's ace.
But these two, so him and the person before them used to play a game called Hide the Jobby. So
Jobby is in a shit.
Yes, the poop.
So you would
Hide the shit.
You would hear shit,
Fuck off.
catch it, and then you would hide it somewhere.
In your bare hand.
I don't know. I never played the
Did
game.
they have special
glove hand?
Jobby gloves?
Possibly, I don't know. Jobby mitts, I don't know. But they used to. The deal of the game was you had to find the jobby, and when you did, you wouldn't tell them you found it. You would then hear shit and hide a new jobby.
What?
So the house is just within the house or within the grounds of the house?
Can I take a second though, Boris? Because wait, here's the comparison I'm getting right. So you're asking questions that you're accepting this as a viable game.
Yeah.
Tiny's sitting there just like dumb.
Well, I'm wanting to know.
Fucking of
I want to know how I can implement this at home, so I need to know the rules.
Exactly, yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
Fuck you both.
This is where the contrast appeals to me, you see,
humans.
because you're like, fuck, I'm in. He's like, what the fuck am I in?
It's the last show he's doing it.
Exactly.
So you take a howling jobby into your hand and hide it somewhere in the house.
Yeah.
So whenever you find this jobby,
I'm in.
you've then got to then create your own jobby and hide it somewhere else.
Okay.
No.
So our pal one day, he's like me. He's a connoisseur of the butter.
Yeah. Oh, butter.
So he's spreading his toast one day. That's fine. Puts a little. He's got like a butter dish that he keeps.
Yeah, old school. I like that.
Keeps it room temperature.
Good man.
So it doesn't fuck up your fucking.
And it's hard shit, yeah.
Doesn't fuck up your Warburtons. So it wasn't until like a week later I had toast. He's going, I have a lot of brown specks in here.
No fucking way.
He melted butter, shit onto the plate, covered it in butter, and he'd been buttering.
This is not true.
Laid hardened over the shit in a cube format.
That is
He'd been buttering jobbies on his toast.
So it just looked like a regular block of butter. But there was a jobby at the heart of it.
That was butter basted ribs, by the way.
Tiny's mind's fucking destroyed.
It's it's like the worst Scotch egg ever, isn't
It's
it?
wonderful. It's like, you can totally tell, like, in the room here especially, is that people from Scottish
get like
background.
a lion
people from
bar
the
or
Fucking the
German
German
American.
Yanks, yeah.
It's innovative. It's thought process.
There's a lot that's gone into that.
Isn't there just?
Like there was one behind a Bible, there was one under a bed, there was one behind a radiator.
There was one in the butter.
What I love though is
You're
that
never going to find that.
it takes a special kind of sociopath to think, right, where can I hide a jobby I know in a block of butter?
But like, I get
Shape it like nuggets, breadcrumb it, stick it in the freezer.
No. You get like a Snickers bar and hide it there. Ha! There's your jobby. That's funny. Ha 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 ha.
Hence,
But an
Speed and
actual
Charm says,
shit.
It looks like flaky bits of shit in the but he's like, I don't know if this is.
Hen Speed Charm has
What, sorry?
Hen Speed, his username
Hen
Hen
Speed.
Hen Speed 76 has written utterly shitterly.
Utterly shitterly. That's nice, I like it.
But I mean, you're horrified. But bear in mind, this man here, right? This man here is not by any means not guilty of this kind of bullshit. I once had a package.
We've just eaten his food.
I once had a
Choose
package.
your next words very carefully.
Well, boys, the moral of this story is the way to tell us.
That was not brisket.
I once had a package arrive to my home when I was living in Tillydrone in the old Studio 1.0. A package arrived to my home. Knock, knock, knock. Postie, here you go, sir. And okay, a parcel. I wasn't expecting a parcel, but okay, I'll take it. That's great. There we go. Opened it up, and it was like a see-through kind of Tupperware tub, much like you
Wait
get.
a minute, you're skipping. It was in a box of something. It was buried beneath.
Sorry. I apologise. There was a cardboard box, right? And when I opened said cardboard box, there was a layer of Tunnix caramel wafers. Now, it looked to me like the box was full of caramel wafers. I'm like, my God, somebody who's maybe a fan of the show has sent me a box full of caramel wafers. It's fucking genius, right?
How the fuck are we getting home, sorry?
That's alcohol-free.
Sorry.
I know, right?
I'm not fucking walking
Your
the
neighbours
milk.
were playing hide the jobby all night.
So
Hide the special sausage.
I consume my way through at least, like 3 or 4 of these things, as you do, of course. 'Cause, free fucking...
Because it's caramel fucking
There we
wafers.
go. And then I noticed that beneath the wafers, there looks to be what looks like a Tupperware tub. You know, the see-through ones?
Yes.
Like a Chinese meal would come in, for
Homemade,
example.
yes.
You know, so I'm like, oh, what's in this tub here? So I dig out the wafers. That's fine. Here we go. Lift out this tub. What the fuck is that?
Feces.
Crack the tub open.
And it hit you.
the smell hit me. And somebody, I'm not pointing fingers.
No, don't accuse him anyway.
Don't accuse him what it was. But had curled out a big ass jobby in a Tupperware tub.
I held on to this bastard for fucking 2 days.
It had a pulse. There was fucking sweet corn in there. There was ribs, right? It had to.
Was it wet?
It had to yes. It had to squidge it to get the thing shut. Right. Has come through the post. I've cracked open, instantly fucking hurled up my 3 caramel wafers. What? Fucking, they're gone. Right. This thing is.
Waste of wafers.
Right, I've heaved this thing at the window. Fucking see you later. Gonna get this.
Yeah.
I'm in like a second floor.
Probably
flat.
nothing unusual for Tilly drone to
Exactly. Choppy a tub. That's normal. You see, there we go. But so this man's no fucking.
Did you eat the rest of the caramel wafers?
I mean, of course, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't fucking throw them out. Because
You're
some
not gonna waste
cunts,
those.
some cunts be like, oh, they're tainted because they've been in the same package.
No.
Too fucking right.
I'm not pointing, fucking
What?
you.
I tell you, there's no better feeling than handing a wrapped up parcel to the post wifey that you,
No, there's shit in
that
it.
you know you've got your job in it and she's hiding it.
I've never done
It's
it.
like so satisfying.
You know what?
Like,
Well, no, surprisingly not.
You're
No.
wrong.
Shut up and fucking post it a friend.
Never shot and posted it to somebody, but I fucking am now.
Well, you put it through somebody's letterbox.
Yeah. I know.
somebody else's.
Well, it wasn't my shit.
It was asking
awesome.
Chinky Brian next door for a spare 9A tub. And I got a 9A tub, it's empty, please.
You can't say Chinky Brian anymore.
Well, sorry, Chinky William.
Chinky William. Okay. That's fine. Lurchy, was it you that dug out the cat shit and rewrapped them in fucking Frere Rocher covers for your old man?
I might have done. So, like, my old cat, he would nip him off, but he would sit in the edge of the box, right?
Since we're like deep in the shit as it is story wise, I thought we'll just keep going. You know, fucking just
Fuck it, we're
jobby stories.
jobby.
Just jobbies galore.
Yeah.
So, Laughing Gravy would sit in the edge of the box, right? And he'd get himself ready. And then he'd look at you and he'd go,
What was the cat's full name?
Laughing Gravy.
Laughing Gravy.
And he'd look at you and he'd
You
go,
seem confused, so you know.
Laurel and Hardy. He'd look at you and he would just go, every time. His little tongue would poke it every time he nipped them off, but he nipped them off into such like beautiful balls that they looked like truffles. My dad had a habit of coming into the house and just like eating everything that was in the nail doon, including the drink. So I had a box of, as I used to do, like chocolate truffles that were like rolled in cocoa dust and all that. And if I loved them, but I would one a day because they were fucking ace. Him, hand face, put him in his pocket and and they'd fucking melt.
Bastard.
So I rolled them in some cocoa powder and I put one in the box. And he might have ate it and realised straight away
notice?
what it was.
Oh, he did, yeah.
And he
That's
didn't speak to
phenomenal.
me for about a fortnight.
Phenomenal.
Nice.
It was, well, I didn't get a Christmas present, but if it's new.
Sounds good. So, so I'm drinking a German alcohol-free beer here.
Yes.
called
Yeah,
we
Erdinger,
noticed.
right? So Erdinger. Bizarrely, it's a refreshing isotonic drink, and in German, like bike races and stuff, like they give them out as like an energy drink to the athletes.
Do they?
Which is hilarious.
Alcohol-free Erdinger.
Yes,
Really?
it is an isotonic sports drink, don't you know? But the amazing thing that story reminds me of is there was a whole crisis in Germany in I think it's early '90s when the Turkish kebab stores were mixing human semen into the creamy sauce to make it extra creamy.
Oh, they were
They were selling it to.
Is that what Germany calls a crisis now, is it?
Whoa.
How times have changed, eh? Fucking they've got
Since
some
the
neck,
wall
haven't
fell,
they?
it fucking
Fucking hell.
They've got a fucking neck.
Oh, bring it back to the war. You are fucking racist. I can't top that.
In the chat room, Richam says, nothing wrong with a special sauce. You can get fucked. Richam with you horrible,
human.
dirty bastard.
Can I let you boys in a secret?
Yes, please.
Right, so, not you, Taylor.
Okay.
If you want to really get him going, talk about the money shot in Tatty Water.
No. I listen, I can't even, like, okay, so I imagine at some point, gentlemen, because I know how pure you are, at some point you've encountered pornography.
One of us is.
Okay, what's that?
At some point in your previous history, you've encountered the art of pornography.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I'm watching it.
Or,
right now.
or at least you've been aware of it,
Yeah.
right? You've been aware of it at least, right?
What is it?
Yes.
People having sex. On video. I know. But if right,
Into that.
but here's
Boris just watches himself in the mirror.
Just look in the mirror, eyeballing myself.
like American Psycho. Exactly. So yeah, I have like a proper like physical just revulsion towards the money shot. I can't. deal
Why?
with it.
It's the best bit.
No, it's not. It's the worst bit.
Best bit.
Like if I in the past.
So you're not into snowballing
when
then?
I was single. If I looked at oh fuck no oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Wait.
Yeah.
No. Listen,
Come on.
listen,
What's the
no.
other one? Bukkake.
Oh,
No,
God,
I don't want other guys there. Just
never. If I ever indulged in the old pornography back in the day, if it came to that old tickly
You were
bit,
watching porn in the back of my car on the way here.
If it came, if it came to that bit, it was either a rewind
really skinny
or
girls.
a fast forward, or
Really?
a stop entirely because
what the fuck are you?
I just couldn't deal with it. Like even my own tickly juice. Away from me. Oh, like you hear about men who like lie down and let it fire over themselves.
Oh yeah.
Like
yeah.
God no! Why would you? No.
Yeah.
Why would you poison your?
You never
flesh?
licked it off your fingers.
No! Fucking no! No!
I'm there like a vegan ribs.
the most protein I've had all day.
Just cleaning
Oh
up.
my God.
God, the fuck.
Wiping it.
Look at his face.
Wipe it off.
Oh.
Pick it out of my belly button.
There was one.
Oh, that's got me going. Oh fuck.
There was one time. There was one time I've mentioned on a previous show when I did have
With the fuzz. Just the moisture.
Just tastes like margaritas.
Do you know how in your younger days, like when you release Tatty War, it kind of goes a bit of a length, or it can travel. Right?
Yeah.
But as you get older, it's more like a
Something
just
about
fucking
Mary.
crawls out like a snail.
crawls like a snail. But back in the
Speak for
days when it
yourself.
flew,
Oh, it's insane. You'd fucking hit it.
it was ace.
You could hit the fucking front door with it.
But there was
My nostril before.
there was one time when I had a interaction with my penis, and it came out and hit me in the face and landed in my mouth, and I think I was signed off work for like a week because I just went,
One of
fucking
THL's
wept.
pals, when we first started seeing each other, there was an issue. He landed some of it in his eye, and I thought he got it wasn't an infection, but there was something wormed his way. You can get a big problem
Give
with
a
that.
pink eye, yeah.
Luckily, show historian Maximum Damage Ramage in the chat room is saying he's his episode 168 nasal cavity calamity. Was the episode where I talked about the story about this, this semen disaster.
I did not know you had an aversion to that.
Complete aversion.
I'm going to start spunking all over your fucking door handles.
No.
I will come at you with a blade.
We're just going to make fudge.
I'm going to send you tubs of spunk.
I am
gonna get
never. I am never in your homes again.
Tablet. I'm going to get you some tablets.
I'm going to
Tablets made with lots of cream.
I used to.
I'm going to send you. It's going to start downloading images off the internet and just bombard you with pictures of women with fannies that look
Just
like
AI
look like
generated.
babies eating custard.
No, I got to his point because I'm like, I can handle this shit. And then I used to sell porn as a kid. Name my porn, but I used to sell pornography at school to make money.
You used to make pornography.
I used to.
Babies eating custard.
You never. That's what it looks like when they're finished. You know what it's like when they finish and it's winking still, and it's just.
You're disgusting.
Sorry. So you used to make pornography.
As a kid.
with other children.
It's a
Show it to
child.
Jimmy Savile.
That's that reels that
In
are
a coal shed with his uncle.
So I had to get one kid at school said, "Oh, can you get me some stuff for like a lassie shiting into other lassies?" And I'm like, "I will."
How the fuck are kids into that? How hard are they going?
He used to like tell me.
Two girls.
Oh, really?
He used to tell me he wanted to cut up a prostitute and bury her in a grandma's garden.
Fucking hell.
Jail that man now.
Well, I think he maybe is.
Yeah,
But
really.
I got that from him. I'm looking
Did you
at it going,
report him to the police?
No, I was wanting to make a profit.
Right, listen, you've got to bear in mind that when we were kids, right, pornography was like VHS,
Escort,
American
Razzle.
things, and it was big hairy men's and armpits and
Sunday
it was like,
sport.
it's straight up like missionary business sex. His generation though has all been like TikTok aid and fucking
Hey, fuck, I'm
Instagram.
the
So I grew up in Europe.
Yeah, of course,
You'll
Euro trash
appreciate
quality.
what I'm
He knows.
talking
He
about.
knows.
Dirty
I
German
had to get the
cunts.
scat porn, right? And it was a lassie shouting into another lassie's moon. It was just photos. So I can't get a video because they've noticed that I'm stealing the broadband with the wire that I had connected and sneaked out the door.
Oh, this is
did not.
after
Aye, 'cause
internet
that's-
days.
This was like just internet starting because next door had the good internet. So I went round with the porn one
When
day.
it used to
ISDN
render
or
the
something,
pictures
yeah.
line by line, you go, "Oh, that's hot!
I
Ooh,
remember.
pedophilia! Turn it off! Turn it off! Turn it off!"
Unplug.
I sneaked a cable into their phone line.
That's
Then I hid
genius.
it under the carpet and then out the door. Nobody really noticed.
How did you
until-
get into their home to do this?
Because I used to go through there.
Did you?
Tony was still in a go. So I used to go through there. So I managed to get there and I says, look, it's been cut off. I can only get photos now. So I got the photos, printed them off. I was like, oh, brilliant. We're going on work experience to the city council. He was loving looking at us in the top of the number 5 bus. But I then had somebody ask me to get him a bukkake video. I'm like, I can get that.
Jesus.
Now, I agree with you here because it was just Japanese man is wanking on a dish, right?
They're vicious, man.
And then the lassie's there and she's tipping it in her
Lapping
boot.
it like a cat.
And it was like really bad egg whites.
You not?
It was like really bad egg whites. She's gone. There was just the little, when it was thick. I'm like, oh no, I just never that. But yeah,
God, I'm
I feel
hungry.
his pain. Yeah. You got 2 kids, innit? How'd that happen?
I swear down.
Nothing was spent.
Yeah, I want you through it.
For,
you bitch!
as a,
Lying in the bed with 2 black socks and 2 black gloves,
Enough-
looking like a 5 of spades.
Through a sheet.
Through a sheet.
enough of these in a night out, and I would fucking do it for a laugh. Just fucking throw it in a glass and I'll swallow it. Like, there's fucking nothing I
Never
would
knows
do.
you're throwing me a prick as well.
Fucking just stick it in a glass. I'll swallow. Fucking drink it down.
Give him 10 minutes.
We're
I'll
gonna
downstairs,
try
come
this.
down.
Let me give you one last email here before we carry on with our discussion, of course. Is that...
Voice calling Kyle.
Is it? Oh,
are you? Okay.
are there any am I a cunt? By the way,
There's not tonight, no. No, I'm a cunt, sadly. I'm sorry. But
that's the only reason I'm here.
listeners, if you are listening to
Hello,
the
Kyle.
show-
So your replacement here says he would happily, if somebody wanked into a cup, he would drink it just now.
Not just right now.
That's a fair
I'd have to have
point.
enough drink. I said.
That's a challenge.
More margaritas?
More margarita.
More margaritas. We'll see you soon,
Speaker.
Kyle. Phone's fucked.
Okay.
I dropped the phone the other day.
Well, I'll do a Maya cunt if you want. No, yeah, once
Will
you
you?
finish.
Okay,
Yeah,
right.
I'll give you an Maya cunt.
I will do this email, then we can do that.
Can
I'm a cunt.
can I suggest a new segment as well?
Certainly.
No.
Oh, shit.
Fuck it, there's more beer spilled for
Fucking
fuck's
hell.
sake.
I was adjusting my fuck. I
Holy
was adjusting my
shit.
belt.
What the fuck's going on here? You fucking hell, what are you doing?
Put the dishcloth there.
I do.
I was adjusting. I was getting uncomfortable around the balls.
Sweet baby Jesus in the
Too many
orphans.
cables.
Fucking
It's got it
hell.
all over the mic stand. That's like accidental cum everywhere.
I
Nothing
once
accidental about it.
How about an
once
apple margarita?
do it. Will it work? I fucking do
Will
it.
it blend?
I once
Let's hide the jobby.
Where's that beer?
What's that
I
foam?
once spilled beer on this board.
Sorry.
And now bear in mind, this board, Lurch bought this board for like 600 plus quid. It is. It's not a cheap board.
Yeah, no, they're not.
And I spilled beer on this and I shit the bed. And
breed is it?
for a brief while, this one here didn't work. And I was like, oh no, I fucked it. But it's okay now. This is the Rode Procaster 2.
Did it dry out? Yeah.
It dried it now, it's working fine. But from a short period, I was like, oh my God, I'm going to buy a new board. But no, it's good, though. It's good.
If you're using that as an excuse to touch me, you don't have to ask. I'm tickled. You've got some mail.
Okay.
Is that my cable?
I hope this finds you well. I write to you to tell you of a story which is as legendary as the Sasquatch himself. Let me begin.
Mm-hmm.
I live in urban Aberdeenshire, which I share with my lovely wife and 2 young kids, a boy and a girl.
Sorry for your loss.
It's idyllic. The Scotsman's dream, if you will.
It's fucking not.
However, it's no, is it? It's fucking...
Yeah, we're all that shit.
We're all
this story?
miserable as fuck. No, we haven't, no.
Just sounds too familiar.
There was one that started exactly like this.
You sure? What, it's on tonight?
No, tonight. No.
No.
recently?
No, this is a whole new one.
Okay.
This came through.
No, I just
this
thought
came through like yesterday.
All right, carry
I
on.
just thought you were reading our texts.
However, behind the curtains of this life, things are not all that they may seem. As I'm sure you're aware, times have been hard lately. Costs. Hold on.
Wife's a cunt.
No, we haven't
All
done
right.
this before. This is a totally new one. You had me panicking there, thinking, fucking. So, as I'm sure you're aware, times have been hard lately. Costs spiral out of control, and work hard to hold on to. Getting on the property ladder and staying there isn't easy. As a proud Highlander of birth, I am a charitable person too, and have a garage which has been converted to living accommodation. So to help make ends meet and to give a fellow a hand in life, I opened up my home to a nice young gentleman who was looking for a place to stay. Scotland isn't this chap's home nation. He is Eastern European and came over to the land of milk and honey to make his way in life.
I think I know where this is going.
But young Dragon found this hard and could only find work flipping burgers and Mackie D's. Until he was fired for trying to kick a young female's colleague's cunt in. Seemingly trying to kick a young female's
The
cunt
foreign
in.
guy was trying to kick the female's cunt in.
So he was working at Mackie D's, the foreign guy, and then got fired for trying to kick a young female colleague's cunt in.
Give us his address. Let's go fill the cunt
Exactly.
in. I'm not into
Anyway,
that. Like,
I digress. Dragon now works as a cabbie and does
have
perma
limits.
nights.
that's my line.
Does perma nights, which suits me well, as I don't often have to see his stupid greeting coupon too often. As it happened, my eldest child had taken unwell recently with a bit of an upset tummy. The poor wee soul. This resulted in her soiling her underpants with great frequency, somewhere in the region of 10 times. She was a bit embarrassed at this and would just change herself, but left the pants laying about for me to find like a smelly game of hide and seek, more like
Hide the shit.
Hide the shit, basically, yeah. This is where the darkness ascended. The young un heavily soiled one pair and changed herself, but then neatly folded the drawers and sat to one side. They looked like they were clean and ready to deploy, so I missed them while playing hunt the shit. In strolled Dragon, fresh off the night shift, with a spring in his step as he had a good night's work and a roll of cash in his pocket. I was on the sofa weary from a night of soiled pants, sick kids, and cleaning. Pardon me, I'm a bit raspy.
It's all right.
very.
Nice.
Dragon playfully lifted the soiled cakes from the sideboard and, quick as a flash, pulled them over his napper. His playfulness soon turned to despair and my weariness turned to joy as the shitty mess trailed down through his luscious hair, across his brow and down his face. Dragon is quite sensitive to smells also and sprinted to the lavvy, pants still in his head, and spent the next considerable amount of time shouting for Huey and the clergy. He was very unhappy, but that he was not warned about the skittery drawers. But I was more concerned about why he was putting a 10-year-old girl's pants in his head in the first place.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Filthy pants-loving pervert.
yeah, we don't like
My nonce alarm is now on red alert. So what say DHB?
My nonce.
Should I let this behaviour slide as an instant?
fucking
No,
way.
cut his
banter,
fucking
Kick his ass
or
out.
put the deviant to the curb?
Yeah.
Best regards, concerned parent.
Dig a hole and bury that cunt.
Listen,
He's
I
a fucking sex offender.
understand that Dragon is perhaps, maybe play a joke, but at no point, even joking, do you pull a 10-year-old
Strangers. I mean, my own kids, maybe.
My own kids, maybe.
Yeah.
But like a stranger's kids.
But
pants,
your kids wouldn't. They wouldn't fit over your fucking head.
They fuck. How dare you? I've got a massive head.
Exactly.
Like, oh my god.
Never
So,
fit over that noggin.
This
No,
might be a margaduri.
A margaduri.
I didn't hear lemon.
That
but
smells fucking vile.
It is
What is
neon
what's a
green.
margaduri?
margarita, but without the lemon and a bit of melon.
It's not a fucking margarita.
Stewry Maduri.
Stewry Maduri.
So again, clarify. A bit of lemon maduri. Melon maduri.
And
What
then
else?
anything else? He seems.
You are not a mixologist.
I tried, boys. I tried.
I'll drink it like
TGI Fridays is safe.
Richard says it's getting pretty splooshy over there.
Hot.
So
That is
are we
fucked up.
expecting a big homosexual?
I've got his live location.
Have you? Whereabouts is he? Seemingly, we've got a rampage in Purefoot on the way.
rampage. Do you want my am I a cunt?
I do want you. I do,
Yeah, go
please.
for it.
Yes.
Fuck it, I'll do
Fire
it.
away.
Yeah, no. So
In fact, you know what?
I've got a nasty.
I'll even give you the intro music, so you feel like you're absolutely ready to go for it. If I can find it, 2 seconds. Am I a cunt? Here we go. Like ready?
You are a cunt. You are a cunt.
Bad.
Nobody likes you 'cause you are a cunt. You are a cunt. You are a cunt. Fuck off and die, you useless cunt.
Okay, Boris, the floor is yours.
Okay, so I have a nasty habit of trying to catch one of my friends out by telling his work colleagues he's either A, fucking my wife, or B,
Fucking hell.
sending derogatory text message to my underage daughter.
No.
So,
Now, when you say
Yes, you
derogatory, what are we looking at?
as in like flirting with
Sexual.
Yeah.
No.
So what? So am I a cunt?
Yes.
So what I do, I won't say his name because he'll be fucking raging.
Holy
He
shit.
works for a company in Aberdeen and they have a lot of vans.
Okay.
And I fall in with him now and then in various places. And so I'll go up to the driver of the van.
That he's
I'll
working
give
with.
him a
or-
fake name. So what we call him?
Jeff.
Call him Craig. Craig Stevens, right? So we'll say
Craig
Craig
Stevens.
Stevens. So I'll go up and I'll say, all right, mate, and I'll be aggressive. I'll like, mate, fucking Craig Stevens work with you. And I'm like, yeah.
you don't.
Do you know him? And they're like, why? And I'm like, you fucking tell him, I'm going to fucking kill him. And they're like, what? He's been fucking my wife or sending my daughter dirty messages.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, I'm not going to. I'm like, you fucking tell him.
No, you
So the
don't.
very first time I did it, I got a very fronting phone call. You fucking horrible bastard. What the fuck? Everyone at my works. But as time goes on, he's still like, he's really fucking irate about it.
I can't.
And he's like, man, you need to stop doing it because my bosses are going to fucking find out that I'm flirting with a kid. And I'm like, well, stop flirting with a fucking kid.
Boris.
What?
No.
Shut up.
That's brutal. Like,
Does that make me a cunt?
Yes.
well, you're up there. Like comparatively, I had a problem with his brother, for example, for a while. His brother...
He was flirting with you?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
His brother was a bouncer in the city, you see, for a long time. And we worked together, he and I. And if ever I was off for a night, for a holiday night or a night off just in general, and people would come by the bar and say, is Scott working tonight? And he'd say, have you not heard?
Oh, that's bad.
And they'd say, well, what do you mean have you not heard? Well, have you not heard? Because he was taken away by the police. They were at his house, and they came in his house and they took away all his hard drives, seemingly. He had like 20 hard drives, allegedly, and he's in custody for like a whole weekend. So there'd be people who I knew like through work or through like socially wise and whatnot, or even like people who I was like chasing a bit to like, I heard you were picked up by the cops because, hard drives. Like, what the fuck are you speaking about? Like, this was citywide. People thought I was like getting arrested fucking over weekends with like hard drives that full of shit.
But were you not more annoyed that people weren't shocked?
Yes, I was.
Totally makes sense.
Come to think of it,
Fucking
hell.
Do you know what? I can see it. He's a fucking dirty cunt.
I mean, to be fair, though, I'd rather be done for, or be accused of being done for having like less hard drives than be accused of like texting a 10-year-old kid.
Yeah, well, most. It started out as the wife, and that was the thing, and I just thought I need to ramp this shit up, and that was when it just went to that.
You have to go next level.
But it's not even just him. I did it to my pal Michael. He was a transport coordinator for a company in Glasgow, and it was down south, but he's pretty game like. And I was actually on the phone to him. I was doing about a truck stop one day, and one of their trucks was there, and I was like, what like is this guy? I see he's all right, actually. He's not a bad cunt. And I was like, I'm going to go and give him because he knew the part. I've done it. And he's like, yeah, fucking do it. So I went over and I'm steaming over. And I fully defended him. Like,
That's
like,
fucking
he's a big man. He's an animal. Don't fucking go for him. You'll fucking have you. I was like, mate, you've been trying to fuck my daughter.
Holy shit.
But it's a little game I have. I like it. It's funny.
But it's going to have the twist, though, because did any of these folk know your daughter's situation?
No, none of them know me.
Okay, right.
No. Oh, would that make it worse or better?
Probably worse. Or better.
Oh, Scott, you're trying nice here, mate.
Good point.
No, I just like to make it uncomfortable for them. It's funny. But what I enjoy is it's like guys I work with because I went off over like groups of and they just as soon as they see it like fucking I'm out of here because they can't handle it.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, I'm being told here that you were actually a horrible friend.
I'm fucking vile.
Always
Is the news bumper on there?
The news bumper, I think it is. Yeah, is it not? Or did you put it? It is. Yes.
Right.
Fuck you, people. Here's the headlines on the DHB News.
Well, I see if I can channel Pink and do this.
Oh, do it. Yeah, do it. So for of course, you yourself. Pink was a host
singer.
beforehand. Pink, yes.
Pink is.
Mr. Pink was a regular kind of as randomly on the show. Well, he's very well known for being like a kind of combative host. You know, he takes the very kind of like, you know, fuck you cunts and blah blah. And he's very kind of argumentative. You see,
He's very dark.
very dark.
For a man that wears pink, he's very
Sinister.
dark.
Yes, Mr. Pink.
Right, I'll try and challenge him now. A bird flu outbreak could be threatening U.S. cow cuddling craze.
I heard this.
Well, an hour-long session of hugs could play for a bale of hay, is what it's called. But officials are warning against the practice after an outbreak among dairy herds in 9 U.S. states. A cow cuddling craze in the U.S. could be under threat due to a bird flu outbreak. The social media trend involves punters paying to snuggle up to a herd. Well,
You basically go in a barn and you fucking sit with a goat and a cow and a pig and you just hug them.
That's just Aberdeen,
You
isn't
just
it?
hug them. But you pay
What's the
hard
bird
cash,
flu
though.
problem of it? What, are they all getting bird flu?
We might get to that. Whilst this punters painted also helps.
Jesus fucking shit!
Myself.
Jesus.
Fucking bastard fuck!
Hiya.
My God, hot sauce just fucking let in the door there.
left my
My
ass.
pants.
Come in, sir.
How?
Squeeze in.
Jesus Christ.
No, guys, I must warn you. He is.
Beer down.
He is, of course, very homosexual. So, what?
Suck in.
Get fucked. Get sucked. You mean suck?
Hi, everyone.
Oh, come in, hot sauce. Come in, hot sauce.
So,
Oh, look, all the messages are saying, go away, Cal.
Hot sauce. You've lost a mountain of beef, by the way.
Thank you.
Holy shit.
must have been big before.
So, hot sauce, what brings you here, you delightful human being? Have you come to meet Tiny and Boris?
Some ginger prick sat in my seat.
I mean, I'm noticing there's
Fucking hell.
I'm fine with it. It's fine.
That's a bit harsh.
Exactly, I can grow a beard.
I'm like 20, lad. How old are you?
Yeah, it doesn't matter how old you are. I could grow a beard at 20 because I wasn't a little funny.
Do I need to leave?
No, okay. How you doing? You're right.
Hot sauce.
sorry.
Sorry, what's even your
what's
your name? Sorry, I only listened to like
Boris.
part of the show. Norris.
Boris.
Boris. I can tell.
Yeah.
The resemblance is uncanny.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yourself? Tiny.
And you're the
Right.
toilet brush, yeah?
Now,
I'm hot sauce. I think.
Oh, right, no, just the hair. You look like my
Oh,
toilet
that's
brush.
fucking rich.
so, for the listeners out there, of course, the hot sauce. Now, hot sauce, you are.
I want to know about the bird flu.
Hold on, though. I'll
right.
get back to that, right? So, hot sauce is.
More
What are you?
important.
6'4"?
6'6".
6'6".
Yeah.
Can you stand beside Tiny for a wee second to see comparatively how we're looking here?
How tall are you again?
Let me get a picture of this for you.
Run, fuck off and sit back down, would you please?
Jesus, wet!
Hi.
Tiny.
Oh, yeah.
This is great! Hot sauce feels intimidated! Oh my God.
Liam, come help.
So,
I
let's
don't
do
want
there.
it.
How tall is Tiny again?
Depends.
Are you 6'8", we know? 6'8". So,
You're not
imagine if you will, right,
6'8".
when I
Liam,
first
get the
met-
measuring tape. Feels weird seeing that underneath somebody's chin.
I can only take out a foot, so.
like,
Tiny next to it.
It wasn't a foot yesterday.
I've done hot sauce since he was like fucking like 6, right?
Yeah.
And back, it was a wee tip back then, and suddenly became this like 6'6".
Yeah, they
taller
usually
than
do that.
me.
They grow.
Bastards, taller than me,
Well,
monstrosity.
allegedly 6'6". Apparently, you know what I mean?
But then you've got fucking the monstrosity Tiny here, of course, at
He's a
6'8".
fucking mutant, yeah.
Fucking mutant,
But
you
you
know.
know, us elves, we're grown early.
Exactly, very good
Do you
point.
know the first thing I thought when you stood up there? You'd be a fucking expensive coffin. It's the only thing I could think of.
Oh,
of course.
Oh,
That's
you'd
all
be
right,
a
I'll be cremated.
special
A
order.
lot of timber.
A lot of timber.
Yeah, you know, a fucking oak for you, lad.
Just so you know, of course, hot sauce here works in the death industry.
Yeah.
You know, he collects the dead.
So watch
The dead.
Collects the
You know
dead.
somebody called
Collects the
Hazel?
dead.
Oh, God, Hazel who?
Well, I'm not going to say that.
Oh, yeah, we'll chat after.
An older woman.
Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
I know her. I used to work with
Hazel
her
with the
husband.
dark hair. Yes, Hazel.
And
I
the
love her
eyes,
disease.
right? Okay, cool. I know exactly who you're on
From
about.
Kemney.
Yeah.
Kemney.
No.
Not from Kemney, no.
No.
All right.
So, hot sauce, can I ask why you've come here tonight when it's your sister's 18th birthday?
Because they're all in bed asleep.
They're not.
I shit you
18th?
not. Yeah.
At 18.
For an 18th.
Yep. My sister is in
shitting.
bed asleep. My mum and her boyfriend are steaming in bed.
They're fucking.
No, they're not. Trust me, they left the door wide open and the football was playing in the background. I was like, they're like this. I was like, oh my God.
No.
Unreal.
So you thought, you know what, I'm sitting here at
Because I thought,
Casa Coops.
I'm not coming over. I was texting Lurch, I was like, I'm not coming over. And then I just thought, I was sat in the house, right? I was like,
everyone's passed out.
yeah, fuck this shit. I'm going.
I like it. I do like it. I'm glad
So
you're
don't
here,
say I'm not
Scott.
committed to the DHB. It's
Give
all
me
I'm
a
going to
fist bump
say.
right now. Fist bump right now. Everybody go, beautiful.
Give me a fist. What's your t-shirt say?
Austin
Oh my God.
16s.
I thought it said autism 316.
It should do. Like a lunch.
I don't get it.
Matchy
We're
matchy.
wearing the same shirts. Same shirts, but not on purpose though. We just, you know.
Stone
we
Cold
rocked it
Steve
together.
Austin thing.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Is she Vittori?
Yes.
Oh, right, okay. I think yeah, I've met her before, yeah.
Very same.
Yeah, similarities, yeah. Yeah, Steve with the blonde extensions.
That's the one, yes.
with really bad false eyelashes. I've met her a few times.
Your timing's impeccable because we're about to wrap things up here.
You're fucking not. I said to Lurch, I was like, you're fucking I'm coming in to chat for a minute and then you're fucking off.
Well, it's your fault for coming here late.
Why were you putting on fake tan for 2 days?
Oh,
I'm not
yes.
telling you.
I can't see it.
No.
Right, hot sauce. We were told that you took a day off work, right?
I did, that's correct.
And you were lathering on the old fucking
I
Ron
also
seal.
was, that's correct. You can't really
Okay.
see it now, but I had.
Why were you putting the Ron seal on? What was the plan?
None of your business.
Well, it is our business.
No.
We're all friends here. We're all
Listen,
family,
the last
right?
show I heard, you were trying to bang a
not
straight
friends with
guy
any of you
with his wife watching or something.
Oh, I wasn't trying, I was.
Right, okay.
Nothing trying about it.
Go tell the story about the boy that went mental when you stuck a finger in his pooper.
15.
What one? That's the
What? I actually don't know what you're on about.
boy that went mental when you put a finger in his pooper.
Let you know he was clean and shaving and all that.
Okay, okay. Do it!
I didn't tell that to you. I told that to your sister. Dirty little bitch. Are you joking? I'm going to have a fucking struggle-worded conversation with her.
Boris.
You can't have
Everything I tell her,
It's
she's, you know what,
very
she
gay.
tells me fucking heaps. My,
Oh, is he what?
I'm not telling.
Very gay.
I mean, yeah, I'm seeing it.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
I feel like he's
I'm not
faking
gay. I'm not one of those. Not one of those gays.
No, it's one of those gays, no.
So
God, no.
I had a friend who used to say you can't be a little bit pregnant. You're either
Okay.
pregnant or not.
Right.
Yeah.
So I suppose from a gayness perspective, I suppose there's scales of gayness. But
Spectrums of
Are
gay.
you gay or
There
not gay?
totally is.
He's
Though.
fully on the spectrum.
Oh, I mean, fully spectrum is.
Again, that's rich. From everyone in the room, if I'm being honest.
Oh, I'm well on the spectrum. Like,
very
yeah.
different spectrums.
Yeah, we're all totally on the spectrum too. So finger in the bum.
Pardon me, sir.
You were horrified.
Honestly, I don't know what one he's on about.
Okay, well,
There's multiple examples.
so hot sauce. You've got a choice, right? It's either the
Okay.
finger in the bum story or it's the Ron seal story.
The what?
The Ron seal. Why
the fake tan?
Why are you applying layers of
Ron
Ron seal?
seal.
Right?
And it's clearly not working.
Why were you getting tanned up?
I was getting turned up for my friend's birthday. Like, it's really not exciting.
Is it not?
No.
So you went away for like an opening night of like a spa.
No, I spent brunch with their family because I did the grandma's husband's funeral.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, so...
Shit. Oh, that's a pretty
So
shit
fuck his
story.
on.
Did the
That's
grandma's husband at the funeral?
No, well... No, my best friend's granddad died.
Oh, right,
and I
sorry.
did his funeral, and then they had invited me to brunch for her birthday.
I think you're saying you're doing the grandma's husband, right? Okay,
No,
okay, I got you now.
so I hope you're happy with the choice that I've made.
We are happy. I'm very happy, in fact. to be
Anyway, about the bumhole story. So
honest. Yes, tell me.
Can't help it.
Hit us up.
it's this straight guy, right? He's older.
Okay.
I'm not telling you how old because I'm
What is it with
embarrassed.
you and straight guys? Why do they flock to you like seagulls?
I don't know.
What's going on?
Maybe
there?
it's because I
I
have
know,
a fucking
yeah.
For
voluptuous
some reason, I mean,
ass.
My mate, I don't want to say his name on here either because he's quite a fucking well off guy.
we'll say Geordie.
No, yeah, say Jordy. He likes the cock a lot.
Okay.
and he deals with a lot of straight guys.
We all do.
Yeah,
all of
yeah,
us.
yeah. His big thing was lorry drivers. Actually, I remember.
Really?
Yeah, I remember the early days, like Grinder. When it was before it was an app, but it was just a website and it was like a chat room type of thing.
Okay.
And he was showing me it was all fucking laybys, and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he said, "It's all lorry drivers. It's all fucking lorry drivers."
There's something hot about it, though, isn't there?
Is there really?
Like the thought of him like going back home, pumping his missus, and
Yeah, well, that's what he was all about. Yeah, he
Full of
was he's
chlamydia.
like, yeah.
all right. Like it's like I'm like the dirty little
But,
side piece you find halfway across the country.
But I'm a lorry driver.
there's a
and
couple
I'll
of
tell you now,
adjectives in there.
when you're parting a late night at night, you're not fucking clean. Like you are sweaty and dirty.
Okay, now.
You
You're
have
not-
to kind of
you know?
like the showers and like the little pit stop things, though, right?
Yeah, but if you've stopped for a shower and then maybe you haven't managed to get you've had to stop a shower 6 hours before that. So you've been driving and working, and you're parked up, you're sweating like fuck, you're dirty and minging,
Sat
and
on
then
the
some
leather.
Doing
fucking
what? Sitting doing nothing.
that's right, sitting doing nothing. Yeah, that's how it works.
Being a trucker.
We do nothing. Yeah.
Are you both truckers? Oh, is this it?
No, we do nothing. So yeah, but I mean, even sitting, you sweat for fuck's sake.
Oh yeah.
Mate,
I'm sweating
my
out.
balls are
fat.
sweaty right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
And
sat
that's
here on a leather
grotty as
chair.
fuck.
I'm
Like,
overweight. I'm sweaty.
you get some fucking manky little cunt come in once it's like, no, I get the fuck you.
Plus, you go back and you've pissed a few times, so you go back and
Exactly, yeah, you've been outside pissing, you've
Yeah, but
shot,
you've got
you've
that
shot
tag.
under a trailer at night because there's not a toilet there.
Have you?
Oh, you're lying.
done-
Oh no, I'm not into that.
shot under the
Well,
trailer.
of course you have. Where the fuck do you think we shit? Like,
In the toilet?
what toilet?
What toilet?
Is your no like fucking?
If he's doing
there's
it cross
trucks
country-
If I stop
The
for if I
services.
stop for dinner at say 5-6 o'clock, right,
Yeah.
and then I've got to drive on to 11, and I go and wherever I'm going, another fucking 300 miles, there's nowhere to shit, can't get stopped anywhere, and I stop, I park up, and then at midnight I need a shit. Would you just fucking hold it until to what?
I think I would, if I'm being honest.
I'll tell you now,
but
you
you'd be
fucking
in
don't.
pain.
You shit where you
Do you
can
not have one of
shit.
those little like porta toilet things?
I carry it with me, yeah, and I just fucking keep it till I get home and empty it.
I don't know, like
Hold
So,
the back end and
Wait,
drop
no,
it.
surely
what happens.
This feels like a market opportunity. Surely you,
Well, I mean, but there was this.
Oh,
you
yeah,
can fit
you're so
something
true.
to your fuel tank that you flip out.
Yeah, but
With a
but-
little privacy
but
screen.
space is the issue there. But no space.
No, but just a flat thing.
But there's no
space.
space
It's a
there.
fucking
Just
huge art. Fucking
Yeah, but we're
Arctic,
limited
whatever
to
it's
what
called.
size we're allowed, and
18-wheeler.
maximising the
Right.
payload is the fucking.
yeah, I suppose.
Could you imagine, right, 2 a.m, you're sitting on the fucking folded porta potty on the side of your lorry, right?
Yep.
having that
Little-
big
little
old
privacy
chat.
screen that pops
little
out,
fucking
yeah.
like
Yeah.
little round screen, right? But it's windy, so that thing's blowing like fuck.
Yeah.
And it's because it's wet. It's stuck against your skin. You're like, oh my god, it's cold. You're having a shit.
Yeah.
And then somebody in another lorry who hasn't slept for like 2 days rear-ends you, right? And then you're found dead,
Dead
with your
shitting.
with your tweeds in your ankles, with your back end covered in shat, right? Because you've been on the fucking porta potty. You know,
It's just how it fucking goes.
Same
like-
I'm pretty
issues if
sure
you're
he's going to
squatting
die in
under
a
the van,
far
under
more
the lorry.
horrific way.
Oh yeah, I'll be kidnapped and
you'll be
murdered.
kidnapped, the old guy.
But no, I mean this is
kidnapping
what
you.
happens. Like
That's rude.
Well, who's
What's that?
kidnapping you?
probably somebody I've insulted.
Anybody?
Everybody, everybody.
Truckers.
But no, I mean you just got to shit where you've got to shit. Like you can't be precious.
Can't be
about it.
fussy.
Oh,
It's
I
like fucking
that's me
music.
flat out back here.
I'd say no
Not
judgment,
since I
but
was, I
there's
reckon,
definitely judgment.
younger than the age of like 10.
Really?
Why would I be shitting outside?
You've never in your adult life been caught short and thought about shit outside?
No. Honestly, not.
Like,
Can I? Oh, sorry.
I'm pissed.
taking a
Like, what's
sock off to wipe it and then.
Are you haunted?
No, I'm not doing about
Are
haunted.
you possessed?
How very dare you, sir?
You take your sock. I'm wearing Calvin Klein socks. I'm not fucking been in there with a
Listen,
bit
are
shite.
you telling me you've
Mossy
never
stick.
a mossy stick?
Are you
Wait,
haunted? That would fall right up my arsehole. And B, why? The toilets were invented for a fucking reason.
If you're
Right,
halfway
listen.
But they're
up
not
Benny
always
Hill,
accessible.
There's no toilet.
Why are you going up halfway down?
See, this is a guy-
You don't need to.
I mean, if
Then
you
find
could-
your way.
I don't
find
want-
your way up
Sometimes
there.
shit's just appear on you.
Benahy is 3 miles long. You can
I
hold your shit for 6 miles.
I can tell you hand on heart, there's at least 2 shits halfway up Benny that are mine.
Oh, 2.
Yeah.
Oh my! How much are you shitting?
But you- well,
I'm a gay man. I
okay.
take a lot of fiber because I have to, and that is a lot to be shitting.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Do you not just like shit
did.
before you go? There's toilets at the bottom.
Usually, yeah.
Usually, just sometimes you like the excitement.
You can tell the guys that are brought up in the town, like country guys know, like it's just there's
Just
toilets
fucking
are a fucking mile away. You need
bush.
shit, you just
Yeah,
fucking
man.
drop it along.
Nah.
I've seen me before, like when I was in town living in the city, was leaving like a night, leaving a shift at the bar, going for a few beers in the club afterwards to meet people, that was fine. Then staggering home up like towards Tilly-Drone up George Street.
It's the worst thing I've ever had.
And there's not a lavvy within fucking like 15 minutes. Like I'm bursting for a shit. I've seen me hover to the side street by a set of bins, holding the bins and squatting down to let the shit out, taking a sock off, cleaning the said rectal area, winging the sock in the bin because I'm not an animal, and then walking home.
But you're not an animal, so
Did I
you're not
tell
gonna shit
you-
inside of the. Oh, sorry, wait.
Yeah, exactly.
Go
yeah.
ahead.
No, as I said, the time I got caught shitting underneath my trailer.
No.
That's fucking brilliant. So, 2010, do you remember we had a really bad winter?
Yes.
Terrible winter.
Yes,
fucking
aye.
snow for weeks. So, Monday morning, set off, boom, way down the road, and we got stopped round about Denny area on the M80. So, came to halt and sat there for 19 hours. No, that's a lie. Sat there for about 11 hours. Then we moved, and it took us 9 hours to move down to Bothwell. So it was just fucking
Jesus.
carnage.
Okay,
right?
wait,
So
yeah.
So fucking 10 hours odd in, like, need to shit. And it's getting down dark by this time, you know.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like nothing's happening. So I'm outside. I'm like, fucking have to go for a shit. So I'm under the trailer. And it's that point where, you know when it's snowing and it's really quiet and like, it's so like you can hear everything. Yeah, so I'm like under the trailer and stuff. Like it's just pure silence. Nothing's coming north, just traffic's nose to nose. So I'm under the trailer and I can hear some guy talking. And I'm like, fuck, I'm shit, just crouching. And I could see a guy walking and he's in a high-vis jacket. And I remember, and he's on his phone yapping to somebody. And he must have been like from a car or a lorry further back, just having a walk to see what the crack was. And he's yapping, and I'm sitting there shouting in silence. Just like, and he just got past me. And he went, just seen a guy taking a shit under his lorry. It's like, I am fucking guys, the most degraded fucking thing of it. It was that. I fucking thought I'd got away with it.
So I found out the hard way that urinating in public is illegal in Glasgow.
Okay. Oh,
it's illegal everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
It's not just Glasgow.
Not in
Pissing
Germany.
on a copper string.
Not in Germany.
Not in Germany.
Why does that not surprise me?
it's not in Germany.
It's not in Germany. Well, it might
Scott,
be now, but it wasn't.
gas
when I
and
was growing
Jews wasn't illegal in Germany.
up. Fucking Christ! Holy fuck!
They're not going to give a fuck about a little bit of piss, are they?
Exactly.
Oh God.
They probably welcome it.
Yeah.
So carry on, Alex.
No, it's
All right, yeah.
Glasgow walking home drunk one night and I got a piss go behind the fucking thing, and the next thing you know, it's blues and twos.
Fuck, it's not. Yeah. Of all the things I read you for in Glasgow.
There was one time in Aberdeen where Mr. Pink had come down for a visit from up north. He's based up in the Highlands. He come down for a wee weekend visit, and the man had no idea about the layout of Aberdeen or where to go or where everything was. And we'd been out in town and we'd stopped by a doorway for like an old kind of hiking shop. And he went for a wee waz. You see?
Yep.
But of course, whoop, whoop, there's a cop van. You, son, in the van. And he was staying at my place. And they took him in the van and drove him to the station to book him, you see. For this passage. So they took him back to the Queen Street, got him booked in, that was fine,
Yep.
blah, blah. Mr. Pink's like, fucking hell, we know, I don't know where I'm going. They're like, he's like, can you tell me where I'm going? I'm staying at this area. Can you take me there to that area if you can? And they're like, no. And they kicked him outside. So Pink's now outside in the fucking cold and rain at like 2 a.m. with no way to find where I am and nowhere to go fucking, where he's staying. It took me driving the city for fucking like hours to find the guy. Oh, God almighty, poor guy. But
Sorry, I can't join in because I'm too busy wincing at that fucking last mouthful of that shit.
that was cold.
But you fucking drunk it, though.
I know,
You fucking drunk it.
I'm not going to waste it.
You've met him now, are you surprised?
See, in the morning.
They call me the Sing for a reason.
Well, tomorrow you'll be going, Kinsman, might not have been that bad.
It fucking was.
I quite enjoyed it, to be honest.
Did you enjoy that one?
I did, yeah.
I don't like, what was that, Maduri was in it? Yeah.
Maduri.
I don't like Maduri anyway.
That's it.
I learnt with Maduri, like, that was the drink that taught me you're not supposed to mix. You stay in your lane.
Stay
Stay in your fucking lane. So I
In
went
what
out,
way?
Well, I went out one night with a former lady friend.
Oh, all right, okay. Former lady, now man.
Former lady friend. Went out with her and, well, we're going to get something to eat. Like, no, well, we'll just get pissed. Like, okay. So, went a couple of bars and I'm like, right, I'll have a vodka here. I'll have some in here. I'll have a Kraken there. And I'll have a Maduri here. It cost me about £1 million because they smoked it. And then she goes, can we go to the strippers? And I'm like, oh, no, I can't be going to any fucking strippers. She's like, oh, please, can we go to the strippers? So, well, I'm still there going, but I'm fucking bleezing. And I reckon why I'm so pissed. I've only had like 4 drinks. And she was stood with her arse up against the electric box just up the road from my brother's fucking street, pissing up against this box. I'm going, you can't fucking do that. And then she's like, right, let's go to the strippers. And I went in, and the darkness and the smell of fucking sweaty flange and just the noise, it just went, like, oh, no. Oh, what is up? And then, of course, they're all hanging about the bar with their titties out. And I'm like,
course, yeah.
Don't look at him because you'll get into trouble. I'm like, oh, double sick.
You're allowed to.
Double sick. Hi, how are you? I'm good, how are you? I'm going to go sit down. Can I get an iron brew? And she's like, right, I've picked inches black. And I'm like, oh, okay. Whoa. She was ganting for a fucking lap dance. We got dragged into this corner. And it was like, can the benches you got at school for the plays? It's like them, but with a bit of felt stapled to them. And I'm sitting there, and she was sat there, and the lassie's rubbing her titties in her face. I barely got a fucking whiff. But I'm like, thank fuck, because I would have cowed if I smelled that.
Oh no! Oh no!
So I'm going, right, double sick. Hey, that conversation with God, like, please don't let me throw up in this lassie's titties. And then she's going, right, it's £20 each. And she's out with the card. And I'm going, aye, because she's got a fucking terminal on her, eh? Just tap her, swipe her ass checks and she'll be fine. I'll pay for it.
Mental.
And I'm peeling the tangerine in the pocket going, right, here you go. Right, let's go. So she fucking ladled me into a doorway. And I'm still just going, I'm not getting food. And I'm like, right, double sick. Because my dad told me, if you're sick, what a fucking waste of money.
Uh-huh.
Or at least lick it up again.
Well,
I mean, at the very least.
I'm stood in this
Scoop it on top
doorway,
of tomorrow.
like, listening to fuckers gone mental on fucking Crown Street. And I'm just going, close. And then here she comes with this food. She goes, right, I've got a taxi. Ladles me into there. And it's one of that sliding doors. So I'm in the back and it went, shoom. I'm like, because I felt like the air pressure changed, and I'm sitting there going, shut your eyes. And he decides to go like doing it in front of every fucking car that's coming towards you. He's got shitty radio, and I'm listening to them hearing like taxi patter. And I'm going, concentrate, shut your eyes, we're nearly home. Positive affirmations. And I can feel the taxi turn. I'm like, I'm nearly home. No, my eyes, fuck, we're coming down that bit of the road there. He pulled up there. And he goes, right, that's 15 quid. And I went, that's good. And she goes, did you like that? Our back of her hair went and parted. And the taxi driver said to me, bless you. And I thought, oh, fuck. And I swallowed through the rest of it. You thought I'd sneezed. And I'm like, quick, dude. And I lay in the garden for about 3 hours while she hammed into fucking stinking kebab. She was wanting to ham into stinking kebab in the fucking lap dancing place. But
That's phenomenal.
That was the last time I had my Dury.
Fucking hell, man.
That's fantastic.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, folks. Anyway, thank you very much for tonight. We're gonna wrap things up. Oh, sorry.
Are you fucking joking me?
Dude, we are 2 hours and 40 minutes
I'm
in
gonna
this.
flying fuck.
What? 2
So Shane's got a good story about strippers if you want it.
Oh, okay. Stop that. Okay. Sorry.
I've got an end of it.
I'm sorry. Take a seat. Fucking hell.
Unreal.
Stop it. Right. I'm sorry. I apologise.
Yeah, you fucking will be.
Well, you didn't arrive till like fucking 2 hours and 15 in, you know, so.
I wasn't even invited tonight until I was halfway
You weren't
through.
exactly, but you know.
I'm not sure. I
This
was
is your,
invited, to be fair.
Yeah,
It's your time
nobody's
to
ever
shine.
invited.
Fucking driver.
Well, what? No, it's not my turn, is it?
It's your turn.
Nah, shit.
We're all looking at you now.
I don't know what the fuck to say.
Well,
Do you want to hear my story about the strippers
I
then?
do, yes. Sorry, fire away, boys.
So,
Oh, please, no.
I don't like strippers. I
I'm
don't
not
see
a
the
fan.
fucking point. I
Likewise.
just can't be fucked with it. But I'll change all names on locations in case the person hears us.
Okay.
A couple of years ago,
Which you've done none of tonight.
You were in
mate's 40th, and we were in, we'll just say Glasgow.
Alton break.
And Glasgow. And so it was the whole COVID passport bullshit you had to have to get into pubs. So,
Did they have COVID strippers?
Okay. What happened was we went out for the party.
face masks.
But I know it was the night before the party we went out. So we went out. That was fine. We went to out for a big sesh. Of
course.
Kicking out time, nightclub time. THL was with us, and she's going home.
Yes.
So we couldn't get in anywhere because one of the fuckwits that came with us was like, "Oh, I'm not getting the jobs, fucking." So I was fine. He didn't get them, so he couldn't get the COVID passport. So once
So did you need the passport to get in the clubs?
Yes,
Oh,
everywhere. So we couldn't get
okay.
in any fucking place and I'm like, well, just ditch this cunt. We'll just ditch him because he's a dick anyway. Like I used to work with him, I don't like him, can't be fucked with him.
Okay.
Fucking ditch this cunt.
Right, fair enough.
So couldn't get in anywhere.
Okay.
But we could get into strippers. And I was like, right, fuck, we'll just go in and we'll get some drinks.
So strippers didn't mandate the jobs?
No, they were like, well, they did, but they were like, guys, fuck,
We're
we don't
needing the cash.
We don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Come in.
Right.
Because you're going to be shaking a fan in your face. So we went and got some drinks. This fuckwit went off with a stripper. He fell in love with this stripper.
Oh.
But he never came back. Me and a couple other guys were like, starting to worry now. Like, because he could be a bit of a mouthpiece. We're like, he's gotten dragged out the back or something. He's been filled in.
He's going to film.
And I used to work with him. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure I've still got his number. So I started phoning him and he never answered. So that was fine. He reappeared and the night went on.
Okay.
So that was fine. A couple of days later, I got a text message. He thought I was a stripper. He'd at some point exchanged numbers with the stripper. He thought the one ringer. He thought it was a one ringer was me. and he'd said, "Thanks, babe," or something. Fucking great dances, you know, on Friday night. Thank you so much, blah blah. Hopefully we'll meet up soon. So
He messaged you this?
yes.
Oh
so I
my
was
God,
like,
okay,
oh well,
right.
guess who's the fucking stripper? So I played along with it, and I
As you do,
fucking
yes.
asking him for dick pics and telling him he's got to come. Oh, come back down as soon as you can, you know.
You didn't.
Oh, we fucking all of us were in it. We all,
That's
everyone,
cool.
everybody. We fucking strung this poor cunt along for a good while. He still doesn't know.
Okay.
I don't want to tell him because he's an aggressive lawyer. That's why I don't want to fucking mention his name. But yeah. We dragged him out for fucking
Jesus
ages.
Christ.
It was phenomenal.
There was a few
And he
years
was
ago.
convinced, yeah.
There was a years ago that we had like a kind of fake Plenty of Fish account called Deborah H something. It was DHB.
Yeah.
And it was like fake photographs. And we gave Mr. Pink the kind of login details for this account to kind of reply back and forth to these guys. And some of the fucking, I mean, guys, like I felt
Or deranged.
I
created
felt
an
bad.
account.
Oh yeah.
We'll give that
We'll do that another time. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I haven't done any of it yet. Yeah.
I felt bad because like some of the messages women get from men is fucking vile.
Yeah.
Guys are fucked up.
Guys are fucked up straight away with the, oh my God, you'll get fucking the cock. You look at your fucking tits raw, sucking this big meaty. So now, Kyle, can I ask you, as a gay man, right?
Yeah, I felt ill.
On the grinders. Do you ever get like that aggressive male kind of like, you fucking get this fucking,
I've
look at
got
this thing.
fucking like 3 of them on my arse right now. Not in a good way.
Not like, okay, right.
But do you know what? Most guys look like us.
yes.
And I'm not
Overweight, not
we
pretty.
should not be that confident.
no, exactly.
Like, you know, we should not be fucking putting it out there like
Speak
that.
for yourselves. I know, I'm fucking beautiful.
Well, okay.
There's this guy from
you've got-
Torry just now. I met him once at Torry Battery. It was a low point in my life, I know.
Okay.
It was in my car. Anyway, threatened life, whole thing. So,
Listen,
big is
Kyle,
your
Kyle,
car?
wait, listen, well, that's my point though. You're 6'6", right?
Yeah.
And you're in a BMW, which are
well,
notoriously
I'm in a Skoda
narrow.
now.
Sorry, Skoda now, sorry.
Oh, well, Skoda's got a lot of
How
room
is that
in
for
it.
space when it comes to,
The Beamer was a bit, especially like, well, I was like 29 stone when I started losing weight.
That's
Like,
right, yeah.
I was a fucking fat motherfucker.
You were a big loon.
So yeah, in terms of space, not very much.
Yes.
And I slept with a lot of people in that car. I don't know how I did it, but
In the Beamer?
That's the one. Remember the fat slag story?
Yes.
That happened in the back of my Beamer.
In the Beamer.
In the back of the Beamer,
In the
Taylor.
back- they're not built for like, they're sloped.
They're not built full stop.
It's a X5 or
No, a 1 Series. It was tiny.
I couldn't get into a 1 Series.
Well,
Never mind
I
shag
drove one,
somebody.
and then I got pumped
And
in
you
the back
fucked
one
the back
a
of one?
few times.
Jeez.
And then I sold the car to my dad, and he asked me, "What's the state of the door?" I was like, "Don't worry, your fucking business bit."
Hold on. So your father bought that car. And
Well,
the shaggin' wagon.
and he was like, "What's the state in the wall and the door panel?" I was like, "None of your fucking business, Wayne. That's what it is."
Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah, it
Jesus.
was, by the way. Yeah.
Oh my.
There was a guy from Bankree.
Who what was his name?
He is my age. You won't know.
Because how old are you?
How old do you think I am?
31.
Danger.
31. We went to dive over this table.
Holy
Danger.
shit.
I'll give you another guess for Graves.
He's out. Fucking
29 max.
Are you fucking kidding me?
no.
shit.
I'm 20.
Fuck right off.
Oh, fuck you. I'm getting my ID out. Hold on.
I know I'm joking.
Shut the fuck up.
Well, it might be last name.
No,
Come on.
No, I can't, honestly.
Because I've still got younger family in Bangladesh. I'll fucking find who this cunt is.
I'm going in.
Come on,
Good
tell me
luck.
his name, tell me his name.
No, I'll tell you after.
Denise.
What about you? I'll show you his piece after if you ask
Show me his
nicely.
piece.
Yeah.
His ring piece or his piece?
Is that one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it worth
You've
seeing?
seen it.
Hot dog with it. The one has a weird fucking curve in it.
Did it?
Oh, honestly, you like how like some folk have like the weird fucking like
That's a lot
witch
of
pinky.
wanking.
Oh, honestly, it was like that.
The witch pinky. Oh my god. Yes, I. The
You know what I mean?
banana shaped things going on.
Honestly,
yeah.
well, I
Yeah.
was like, anyway, yeah, I've been giving him a head and be like scraping the side of it. Anyway, so
Can I ask as a gay man who?
God.
Can I ask as a gay man who also receives and gives, right?
Yeah.
When you're receiving the witch's pinky,
Yeah.
does it hit different? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a good way or a bad way?
Mm,
Depends which way it's shaped.
yeah. I'm
Okay.
getting
That
with
makes
him. It
sense.
was good.
Okay.
But we had a bit of a backstory. So
Did you?
Yeah, it was like all kind of horror. It was like forbidden anyway.
Oh.
So makes it sound like I'm a paedophile, doesn't it? Fuck's sake. Can't say anything without being accused of being a paedophile or a fucking Nazi here.
No, you can if they're of age. It's fine. If they're
All I know
underage,
about you is that you're gay and a racist.
I'm one of those things.
so he's underage. Yeah,
Racist.
No, well, I was underage at the time when it started, but never.
he was.
Yeah, well, it's definitely not she.
No, I'm saying he was underage.
I was also underage at the time. Yeah.
Oh, all right, okay.
We were both when we started.
okay.
And then,
Okay,
he was away, then he came back. Yeah.
Oh, you say I'm getting out here.
No, don't worry. We were both the same age, but when we
Same
started
level.
hooking up, we were both underage, and then he went away to study for a bit, and then came back, and then we had hooked up around like the back of someplace in Bankery, also in my Beamer, funnily enough.
Okay.
And
The Barnet Arms in the car park.
no, there was like this milk shed place.
Holy shit, Silverbank.
Probably.
That's where my parents live at the back of that
Well-
shed. It's knocked down now.
No, not like right about there. It was like up that road.
Yes.
And then there's like a woods.
Yes.
There.
Yeah, well, yeah,
And then
there's no houses.
I knew you went out there, turned left.
Yes.
And there's like a little bit in the right.
Fucking hell, yeah. So
By your parents' house.
I used to play in there as a
Fucking
kid.
by your parents' house. Oh no!
Was it him?
Was it me?
Actually, hold on.
Do you make me bend over while you recognise you better
Is that
from the
all
back?
right? Would you? See last night's dinner.
Holy shit, that
and the
shit's
shit
gone,
caked in your arse from underneath your trailer. Anyway. So this guy on Grindr, back to the main story.
Fucking hell.
Well, yeah.
It's a small world, isn't it?
Well, I thought I'd seen your mum actually. Anyway, so
Oh,
this
God,
guy
you
on
wouldn't.
Grindr, I hooked up with him once in my car in Toddy Battery. I know. Anyway,
Okay.
and then he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do that to you. I'm gonna fucking have our airtime."
Nice,
You'll be
nice.
crying. I was like, "All right, okay, forever."
You'll be
And then-
crying.
Oh, I don't know.
Is that a big-
Folk love that. You'll be fucking greeted. I was like, okay.
I'm gonna make you come so hard you'll be fucking greeting
The
yourself.
only
You
time
cunt.
I've greeted is when somebody called me a fat slag and grabbed my tit.
That's right,
And that's
yeah.
the only time I've ever. Actually, no. Watching the gay sauna with the guy that had a cock like your leg. Oh, you cunt. That's.
No.
I'm not going to tell that story. Not again.
Please tell
Honestly,
the story.
my arsehole's like this.
Where would you put it?
All I'm going to say is you couldn't hide the fucking stick with that one. It was massive.
Jesus. Christ.
Honestly, like I actually was like, so do you walk on three legs? Like, how
Is it
does
one
this?
where you
Yeah.
look at it and go, where does that go?
A little bit, yeah. It was
Oh.
like when a magician pulls all those hankies out his sleeve. It was like, oh my god, that's crazy. Oh my god, why is it
vaginas-
not? Oh my god, let's keep going.
Like again, purely through ignorance, right? But vaginas are designed to like stretch to a certain
Expand.
point to accommodate a bairn's head, right?
But you've seen a lot of I mean, asses expand as well.
But then, how much do asses like expand?
Fair bit, like.
When
I
it-
can imagine the
when-
shits you have, and I can guarantee
Yeah.
it stretches enough for
Okay,
you.
right. Well, my bum does go a fair bit if a big bit. Oh.
But then you bleed.
Did I tell you I was bleeding my ass recently?
I
Yeah,
have to
bleeding
fucking
poops
dip
are
out
then.
and
It was
pee.
like 3 days of bleeding shits. Yeah,
You better get a scene
I thought it
to.
was cancer, but I think it's just
Oh,
naproxen.
you'll be fine.
I'll be fine.
Be from what?
Naproxen.
Oh, I thought it said
so-
boxing. I was like, who's boxing your arse?
Boxing my arse.
Me.
I was like, clearly you and Roobs over there expanding that
Big
sex
fix.
life.
He's been bruising him ruin a ring.
Have you seen Rich? She's buff as fuck.
I know.
Right, folks.
That's enough.
Let's call an end to tonight's show. It's been emotional. It's been a wonderful show. We are at 2 hours and 49 minutes. For this show.
And I
Oh,
didn't
God.
even get to finish my story
These
about the
two
grinder
men
man.
drive back to Meldrum with our good selves
Where
here.
are you going?
Where am I going? Back to Meldrum.
Oh, you said
Back
those
home.
two guys have to drive to Meldrum.
I'm not driving anywhere. I'm fucking drunk.
Well, he's driving. We're pastors.
Are you the one with the electric one outside?
Yes.
Nice.
No, thank you.
You're welcome.
Nice. It's a fucking spaceship.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's a big neon.
Not
green
all of us
spaceship.
can drive fucking a 2001 fucking Ford Fiesta that you crash into the neighbours, okay?
Focus. It
I
was a
stole
focus.
that car today, sir. How very dare you?
Did you sell it
folks,
with a handbrake? Was that included?
It was Barbara, yes. I hate you. I love you, but
Nail through it.
folks, thank you for being around for tonight's DHB show on the twitch.tv/DHB Radio Show. And of course, subscribe to our show by searching for the DHB Radio Show on any podcast software you have, be it Apple, be it Amazon, be it Spotify. We're on all the podcast apps. And of course, for all deals, go to
You're Amazon, I'm Apple and
dhbradio.com.
Spotify.
Exactly, shut up. Right? For
You know
all
what
those-
Scott loves is when you talk over the outros.
I know.
Fuck
He
and the intro.
loves, oh, you interrupt
Go
him.
to our
Talk over what?
Scott's Twitter.
I know.
You know, I would have more respect for these two
DHB
fuckers if they didn't keep
Radio.
stealing my stuff.
Fuck
Well,
it, I'm gonna.
He
I'm gonna
starts
stop.
stuttering and he gets
steal his
distracted.
fucking
He just did
throat
it
in a
there.
minute.
I'm gonna-
You seen Roadhouse?
The only part of Roadhouse I've seen is the Family Guy when like Peter just goes Roadhouse. That's only.
Can I just say a big thank you to, of course, Tiny and the Boris for coming tonight for tonight's show. As usual, a massive thank you for Lurch for hosting the show.
Yeah.
And a huge thank you for the Hotsauce for travelling from Stonehaven.
Hotsauce?
The Cocksauce. Coming from
I'll say that.
Stonehaven all the way here for like 10 minutes of show. Well
Don't say
done,
I'm not
Hotsauce.
fucking committed.
You are committed.
I'm
You
also
should be
going to say
committed.
I'm the only paid member of staff here.
He is actually, yes. He's paid
I'm the
by-
only one that's ever been paid for a show.
One of the directors of the show, Lurch
All
Monster,
right.
has paid him to be in a show, of course, before.
Okay,
so,
okay.
So, yeah, so
good.
fair play. But
Well, that's about to fucking
thank
change.
you very much for being here. It's been wonderful seeing you again. You look fantastic.
Always a
by the way.
pleasure.
I'm delighted
And always a
with the way that-
fucking chore.
How much?
Thank you.
How much have you done
I think
so
it's
far?
4 stone and a bit so far.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus,
Good on you, man.
wept.
Thanks, man.
He's done really well. I'm impressed. Like, that's fucking awesome.
I've gone from fat and ugly to just fat and ugly.
Do you find yourself more lean during the fucking now?
Oh yeah,
More energy?
yeah, a lot. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm a bit more of a power bottom now, which is nice.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm like
How does power bottom work?
before I used to be like before you
Power
used,
bottom.
Power bottom.
Our bottom.
Bottom.
Oh.
Power bottom, you fucking American
like a
German
kind of robot?
fuck.
So you know when like I assume you're of the straight persuasion.
Yes.
Sometimes.
I'm sorry for your loss. Anyway, so you know, like when
think you'll
normally
find it yours.
guys have to do a lot of the work in terms of the pumping.
Yeah.
Imagine the girl was doing all the work. Like she was like, "Fuck it," you know, giving it
Oh, that's
those big licks.
amazing. Okay, yeah. Okay.
That's the power bottom.
Okay. Right,
That's
right,
ace.
Right.
Normally the tops would do the most of the power, but
Okay.
anyway.
They do the taking.
Folks, it's been emotional. I love you all dearly. Good night, God bless.
Oh, actually, was I meant to come in a cup for this boy to drink?
You were, yes, but we're out of
No,
time.
I said I had to drink more, but yeah, next time I'll do it.
We're out of
Okay,
time,
right,
sadly,
cool.
but next time we'll have
If you're
you,
invited
okay?
back. Not in that seat, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
bother coming back.
Thanks, Dad. Anyway.
Rude.
Bye. Oh, when are you leaving?
Soon.
Okay. Bye. You're still live.
Still live. You have to get the end of the song.
Can we do like a little after show?
Can I go for a pee?
Just for big lures?
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.